What can you see?
shooting electric. There's a large, I don't know, it seems like a tube,
I see.
bluish, with a large square attached to the wall.
Seems to be it seems to be punctured by something. It's a glass tube filled with the liquid, and it seems to be pouring the liquid onto the ground.
Oh, so it's a
Oh,
bit of
that is what is pouring the liquid to the ground. So perhaps it can be stopped somehow. I don't know.
Blow
But
it
from
up.
here, there are. It's
Alright,
it's
we're
a bit
good.
distant to get there. Also because there is only
We're good, we're good.
water
Are we
in a
good?
hole
Okay,
Yep.
made
let's
of
continue.
glass.
Yeah, it
I
looks.
don't think I can jump there without being electrocuted this one.
I'm gonna try to go one by one here. So, Galthurian, do you do anything right now, or do you pass your turn to somebody else?
No, before what I do is, since there are springs and gears, I take them, and since I believe they are quite small, I pull out my little chalkboard and draw on the chalkboard the shape of each one of them to
Okay.
show them to Dr. Paris over here,
Okay.
and then check what's
Tavish,
inside here.
Tavish, what do you do in the meantime?
Sorry?
Tavish.
I'm just gonna mentally tell my servant here to assist
Oh, that's good.
Gathurian as best he can.
We'll
Alright,
use.
Diana, you are shown by Galthurian. I mean, how do you get the chalkboard to her?
I literally I do a bigger version of the piece and show it raising
Okay,
it up.
that's good. That's good. So, Diana, you see this the springs and gears, and what do you want to do with them when you see them depicted in his chalkboard?
Paris says to Tavish, once we've figured out what we need to do, can we have your unseen servant be the one to do it? Only because I believe Galtharian will be electrocuted otherwise. And then she does an engineering roll on those mechanisms to see if she thinks that they are the reason that thing's playing. Did you say in canon what you saw in that room, Galtharian?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And
roll
she-
engineering.
Yes, please. I'm sorry. And she does want to do a history check on those big things. Like, is that the power source in every building? Like, every sort of lab tech has one of them. Is that what this liquid is?
So with engineering 14, I mean, you're not an engineer yourself, but I mean, it should be pretty obvious to anybody with a basic education of physics to figure out that a live wire connected to a power source must be touching this water. So you think to yourself that looking for this live wire should be the priority and pull it out of the water.
Paris calls out, and she's holding her wire as an example to Galtharian, the ones that she picked up outside. She goes, I believe there may be a disconnected wire touching the liquid. Can you look below and see behind? Can you investigate? Be very careful. I don't want you to get electrocuted.
All right. I'm going to investigate the area around to see if there is any those wires.
Maybe
in the meantime, Aegon, what do? You're prone on the floor.
I
shit,
get
what a
up
freak
and I
about
try
that.
again.
You try to get there
Would that
again.
be okay? Yeah, I try to. I
Acrobatics.
just go back. I don't know.
Oh, no,
Time
Paris
for
would have
acrobatic.
explained
Advantage?
that.
You're doing the same thing again?
Paris, do you continue to provide cover from the lasers with the mirror?
Absolutely. I mean, I want to do a medicine
Advantage.
check on him if I'm allowed to.
That's true, yeah, that too. Oh boy. Alright.
Crap. Okay, can I please do a
Would
medicine check?
Lover's Wing save me, or is that not a thing again?
Oh, genius. Just walk through with your lover's wings on.
I'm afraid not. You would
Aw.
still trigger the lasers. So as you go past one of them, well, first let's give Gothrian an end to his check. What do you check to see if you could find anything like what she's showing you? What do you roll for that?
Yeah, like a what? Investigation to check for a wire that looks
Okay.
like similar to
Sounds
that.
good.
Investigation.
Oh boy. We're having luck today, huh?
Wait,
All right.
I thought Unseen Servant was still helping you.
I don't think I can help with an investigation because that requires some level of intellect.
Yeah.
I actually don't think they can provide with specifically the help action. I don't think they can do that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me see. The
I
servant can
can
perform
probably-
single tasks that a human servant could do. I think they can then. It says even fetching things. That
Oh.
sounds similar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say so. You have advantage.
Woohoo.
Okay, so roll again. Investigation.
Only for simple tasks, though.
Yeah.
Like searching for something that you've been used to down. With a 15,
like
the unseen servant, you were like looking at the front, but the unseen servant looks looking behind, and he pulls out this red cord that to you looks like, I don't know, like a strange mechanical snake. But it looks exactly like what Paris showed you. As he pulls it out, the unseen servant, this the sizzling of the electricity ceases.
Oh.
Let's go. He saved me.
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
But there is still in the next room, am I correct?
Yes, but Aegon, however, as you trigger the alarm, basically, is this, and as you do, this robot begins to get up.
He's frozen.
He is
I mean,
frozen, yes.
that just, I believe it just means for creatures that they move slower. But as it gets up, it looks around and it says, "Sleeper, alarm, triggered." Pulls out its cannon arm.
Oh.
Freeze.
Paris steps forward and holds up her doctor identification and the card to its face and says, "Alarm disengaged."
Persuasion.
Oh shit.
Advantage?
But he does want the alarm to happen, by the way, guys. So maybe this is everything's going right, but I'll try and stop it anyway.
You did show your identification. You are Elixir, and I guess I can accept the advantage.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, advantage. Okay. Um. Persuasion. So.
Oh.
Basic. All initiative.
Roll initiative.
Can I
Okay, I don't
possibly
even have one.
can I possibly try to convince it with the voice of its master using minor illusion?
Oh.
You get one last chance, guys.
I
go
I,
by-
Void,
I try telling him in a very urgent tone with the voice of the master that that he is in peril and he is teleporting over and over again up in the air.
Okay, persuasion, I guess.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a flippant one again. Amazing.
Is 17 good enough?
Is 17 good enough? Is 17 good enough? Yes.
I mean, you can. Yeah, let's go. Robot helps us.
What turns? Super. Dr. Crowland is in danger. I shall go to his aid at once.
Can Paris
You-
say he needs his boots? He's gone.
He's gone.
Right.
Home is like, they remind me of how I was before I started to learn about emotions and Ali kids' common sense.
Common sense is hard to come by, but it's no one's fault. Come,
Okay,
come
well,
with me.
are the lasers still going?
Is the what now?
The lasers?
They were just to turn him on.
Okay.
As you're
I
walking on
go.
the water, even though you don't get electrocuted, you're feeling saps all the time. You're like, oh fuck.
Paris jumped back off.
Can I go up here on this little ledge thing?
Yeah. I'd say
Tavish
so.
will go outside.
I keep going and I go over here. Can I see any more of those wires?
Any more of those wires? Not from where you are, no. Oh, this computer would no longer be sparkling like that, so it turns on. By the way, I forgot about that bit.
Yeah, there's like sparking here, so that's why I'm confused.
Fuck, I can't. There we go. This one would not be. That one would still be sparkling. But
Okay,
this one
so
would not be. And not. Give
Can
me a second. So, what was I doing with this thing? Right, turning this off. There we go. Tavish, in the meantime, you want it outside. What do you do outside?
I was gonna go and see what that robot's doing to help out that man.
Alright. Well, you see it just climb up to the ceiling and begin to do this hop and try to catch, hop and try to catch, but it's
Oh.
completely pointless. Until one time, it is actually somewhat successful, touches Dr. Krollan, gets teleported up 50 feet into the air, and it comes crashing down until it breaks the ceiling,
Oh shit!
shattering the glass, and it appears right here, falling flat.
Oh. Okay.
Taking 46 points of full damage.
Uh,
And dying.
No,
If
no
I look
way.
here, Val, like, is this side of the wall the same as the other side where there's the ledge for me to grab?
and dying. Okay.
On this side, there's no ledge. No, however, there's on this one and this one.
Diana, not Diana, Paris calls over
Room.
Kluk with her whistle and says, Kluk, I need you to find Dr. Crolin's boots. Can you please, as quick as can be, can you fly
Uh,
around and find his
I
boots?
think I see a chest over here that might have his boots.
Paris goes quickly to the golem kid and tries to do a medicine on him. Can she help him in any way?
It's engineering, actually.
Engineering
But
needs
in the
to be
Can I
meantime,
go all the way? I'm gonna
in the
move out all the
meantime-
way over here, by the way, through the ledge, and I'm gonna look at here if there's any wires.
that works. Perception or investigation. Galfarian, what do you do?
But, is anything missing from inside this thing? Because there are springs and gears.
Well, there is a lot more of these parts in this thingy right here on this piece of furniture that has fallen over, or this stand of sorts. So you don't think it's part of the computer?
Okay. Oh, but there is a shiny here.
Yes, there is. You have spotted it.
Can I check? Can I check the shiny?
Yes, you can.
fantastic.
So, engineering 19, is that what you rolled?
Please.
All right, so you tried to connect some hoses with fluids that are coming out of him, like a fucking oil or whatever, and you see like there's a piece of its brain, the stone slab with runes that has come out, and you're like, oh fuck, this is gruesome, and then you take
In her mouth.
the slab and you put it back in place, and even though the creature's eyes ding, 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 lights up again, it turns slowly to you and it says, I'm malfunctioning. Self repairs. Activating. Activating. And it remains on the ground, fucking vibrating.
Oh.
Okay. Paris, because she vomited in her mouth when she saw his brain parts. She pats him on the shoulder, like go, ooh, ooh, and she goes, "You'll be fine soon." And then she gets up, and she does call out to Home and Valerie. She goes, we may have stopped the electricity, but please still be careful when you're wandering around." And she calls Kluk. Kluk, did you find the boots?
Well, as Kluk, where's Kluk? Where did I put Kluk?
It was
Where did
cooking.
I put- Oh, there, right there. So Kluk goes by with Tavish as they enter the next room.
Do you see
And
them?
Kluk, together with Tavish and Aegon, they see the next section. It seems to be some sort of study. There is a big table with all sorts of instruments and tools, and then there is a big computer at the very end. One of those holographic interfaces, like the one the blacksmith had. There's also a chest, and that's about it. That's all Kluk can see.
Can you let me know how the jumping rules again?
Jumping, yes. So you can jump. Basically, look at the number that your strength is.
16.
How much is like 16? So that means you can jump basically 15. But isn't that with like okay, the standing jump is the one that I don't understand. Standing jump.
Can I try to athletics roll to jump over here onto this table? It's 15 or 20 feet away, depending on like. How
1 second.
brutal.
Sorry, I'm looking at the information for your answer. Okay, so it's half of that distance. So you basically can move half of 15. What is it? 10? Yeah.
7.5 or 10 basically.
Oh wait, no. No,
Yeah,
it's we round down, so it's just 5.
Oh, can I try to athletics roll to get to this? It's 15 away.
Athletics. I would allow that, but there is no ledge there. You would have to hold onto the table, which is going to be
Yeah, I
somewhat
want to
difficult.
jump onto the table, like or like this little thing under the table, the chair.
It's a chair, yeah. Well, I would allow you to try. Athletics. In the meantime, Tavish, what are you doing over there? Whoa, careful! You can't climb the window.
Oh.
Oh God, my luck has been terrible today.
Yeah,
No,
today you're on a roll.
you could have thrown me.
Would you mind using Ouch! Holy shit, that is a lot of damage.
And you have to roll a con save.
Oh shit.
Or become paralyzed, probably.
No, he's
Alright.
fine.
You start to feel your body giving up to vibrations, to convulsions, but you try to fight it off by moving, and I'm only going to allow you to move 5 feet away.
Can I try to jump?
Jumping, yeah,
You
a standing jump is 5 feet anyway, so it doesn't change
Yes,
anything.
but athletics to get over here.
I would allow that with disadvantage. In the meantime, Galthurian and Faris, what are you guys doing over there?
Did you make any noise? Like, did you like yell or be like,
I
"Oh,
use my inspiration for advantage on this because holy shit, this is a lot of damage.
Oh, Faris and Galthurian, what are you guys doing?
Great.
I
yeah"?
check the shining.
You check the shine. What did you roll?
Well, I say, Doctor, I think there is something here that we should check. And I try to roll investigation.
Okay. Paris comes over and she goes, this looks like very tinkered with Elixian tech. And she says, she's going to give you advantage, I think, or should I do investigation too?
I don't know if you should do engineering and I do investigation.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yes, please. Can we do that, Val?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes, please.
Your engineer is gonna be like level 3 after all of this.
Can't wait. I hope so.
All right, with 17,
Oh, like,
you managed to enter the cartridge, the security pass of Dr. Roland. Wait, is that what you're doing? Interacting with the computer, or did I understand wrong?
The shiny.
Oh, my bad. Because you rolled engineering?
But no, he's doing the shiny. I'm interacting with the computer.
Oh, okay. So yeah, well, I was answering correctly. So with yeah, you enter the cartridge, and as you pull it out, it seems to recognize it as it says, "Welcome, Dr. Crowland" in text, and it says, "Do you want to deactivate the security system?"
Paris totally face palms. um, and and she goes, yeah, whatever. And she clicks that. And does anything else show up too?
All right. Well, you press yes, and it like does like these three dots of thinking almost, and then it says, "Seemingly already deactivated."
Is there anything else, or is that it?
There is another one that says, "Enter password to access."
Enter password. Paris is going to. Is this the same kind of old computer tech she used to use when she was studying that she sometimes knows how to hack?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, different engineering, but we're gonna move on to somebody else. Galthurian, you look behind the computer and you feel something. You can't quite reach it. It's like against the wall, and it's something small. So you roll an 8, and that was a failure. Tavish, what are you doing? You're not doing anything for a while.
I'm casting power word heal.
As he jumps and grabs onto the table.
There's just that.
Oh fuck! It's just 7. Which actually you rolled max, didn't you? Almost on max. Wait, what? Is it 3 plus 4? Oh shit! You have pretty high charisma, don't you? Yeah.
Indeed.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So you heal by 7, and you hang onto the ledge. Do you do anything else,
Woohoo.
Tavish, or just casting a spell?
I get on and I check the shiny.
I'm gonna with my good eye perception check this mechanism here.
Look for wires.
Yeah, man.
You keep rolling them at disadvantage, bro. I think you're fine. Just roll them normally.
No, I mean, he decided that he has imposed himself disadvantage on perception checks. I mean, at least the ones that relied with sight.
Yeah.
What are
that's
you looking
fair.
for again?
I'm just perception checking it, see if there's anything, maybe like any loose wires or anything sticking out of there.
Yeah, you would see that this window has been open ajar just a little bit, and you see something red out there, out the window.
Something red.
Right. You find that there's a red button on the window. There you go.
I click it.
You click it and the window opens.
Woohoo! Open window.
Fresh air comes into the room.
Finally, some fresh air.
It can dry faster.
Can I jump over here and then over here?
Yep.
Yahoo! Now I check out the shiny.
You find that there's a big crater here and on the ground, with like basically black soot and dust all around. And around the center there is a pair of boots.
I grab the boots.
I call over my
Tavish, tell me.
I call over my mage hand to remove whatever red thing is here.
All right, it goes outside. It grabs this red thing and it pulls it out. And there seemingly was a hole behind this metal bin,
Huh.
and it was hiding. Well, the metal bin was hiding in the hole. And sorry, I have a hiccups. And through the hole in the wall, there was a red live wire that you pull out, making the water now safe to walk on. You guys can move
Can I
freely.
Yeah.
Can I check?
Good job.
All right.
Can we check the chest?
In a second. Paris,
My bad.
you rolled engineering again?
Yes, I did, and I was putting my engineering into my poisoneer, and I just had to fix that mathematically, and now I have. She rolled 17. That was on her last one. So we're trying to find his boots, and when you investigated Galthurian, what did you see?
There is something behind here, but I cannot see.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
Yeah.
wait, did you roll engineering twice or no?
No, what would the second one be for?
That's what I said. You're
For the
trying to see if you
password.
can. Yeah, no, what the what is it called? The exploit that you know about.
Okay, awesome. Yes, please. Okay.
Ah, failure.
Oh, okay.
The algorithm
Good.
system updated.
Can I? Oh shit! I should have said beforehand to use my inspiration. My mistake.
Oh.
No problem.
Sorry, what did you say?
What do you do after it?
Well, I see something behind the thing. Can I sleight of hand to try and get it?
Does he get
Hmm.
assistance from the
Unseen servant still here.
unseen servant? Yeah, and the last command that I gave the unseen servant was to assist him as best he could.
Wait, did I delete the unseen servant? I think I did. Let me see. Unseen servant. There he is. Wait, it's not working. Huh. Okay, well, he's bugged. Don't worry about it.
No.
So let's say that he's beside you. So,
I give them.
oh, it's
I give
behind
the
you.
unseen.
There he is.
I give the unseen servant my mirror, so the unseen servant can hold the mirror to the side, so I can slide my hand inside to try and see what's there and pick it up.
Wonderful. You get advantage on sleight of hand.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pause for advantage.
Well,
Poggers.
I'm gonna give 2 items right off the bat. First, I'm gonna give the boots to Mr. Aegon. The time-winding boots of Dr. Crollan.
Oh.
And in the meantime, you, Mr. Okay, this music is a bit too much. You, however, Mr. Bilthurin, you see that what you're pulling is some sort of metal handle, and as you pull it out, you see that it was attached to something not very heavy, but weighty at least. It looks like a clock, but at the same time, it is as big as your fist, and it seems to be part of a heavy contusion object, something like a hammerhead that is attached to the handle. So it's like a hammer that has a clock in the heavy part.
Can I do an engineering or history check on it?
Oh wait, yeah, there you go, perfect. You can, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Engineering, perhaps.
If engineering, okay, I was about to say if I did history, I was wondering if I'd get a double
Can I
advantage.
check with Arcana to see if it's a magical thing here?
Yes, you may.
With my elven eyes?
But yeah, Elven Eyes. No,
Oh.
your Elven Eyes work for detecting magic haven't been used, and that's not the case here.
Brad, man.
Engineering 6. You do not know how this thing works, but Paris, you, however, get exceptionally interested in it, as this is almost exactly what you were thinking you wanted to make. An item that uses magic, yes, but that has a dial to measure it, some sort of trigger to deactivate it. The things that an elixir likes in their machines. It is a magical object, however, so it's the perfect mixture, and you feel very, very, very interested in it and wanting to make things like it.
Paris kind of holds it up to the light and she's flipping it around. She's just like, this is fascinating.
They're both like looking at it together, and while Galthurian focuses on the magic, he sees that this is a school of magic he's never seen before. In the flow of the plexus, it seems to be almost like like a spring that it tightens and then ting, and tightens and then tightens and ting and tightens again.
Are there runes written on this thing?
They are, but they are very tiny and many of them.
Mm.
Can I try to enchanting and decipher them?
With traditional items and learning runes from them is very difficult, unless it's one that is many times repeated. You may roll to see if there's at least one that is so many times repeated you get cross reference so that you can learn it.
As you're doing that, Paris is yabbering away like, "This is a signature. This is what all engineers in Elixir like."
Could you help me? Could you help me here, please, to
Yeah, that's what
identify?
she's explaining. She's like, "Oh, this is called an Elixian signature. All Elixian creators and engineers have one of their own." Blah blah. Like she's pointing out everything she knows about it. Absolutely.
Right, and in the other side of this building, Aegon and Tavish, you're looking at each other. You have like the books in your hands. What do you do with them?
Wait, books?
I say, these are the boots. These are the boots that the guy needed. Let's hurry on over there.
Oh, I was gonna check the chest really quickly before we go.
Oh no, wait! I
Alright.
rolled the wrong thing.
It's all right. I like that one.
No, it's because they're said to be jewelers' tools. They're not.
Oh, okay. Well, let's fix that. Enchant.
They're
Is it the
magical. I'm fixing them. I'm fixing them.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Automatic intelligence proficiency. I am proficient. Okay.
I still believe you rolled like a 9, so I don't think it matters too much.
But I have a +10.
Oh,
so-
also, why are you using the tools? You're supposed to roll with the profession.
Oh, you're right. I'm an idiot. But okay, I have as the profession I have a 4 + 4 intelligence +2 proficiency. Yeah, it's +10.
So
19.
19.
So yeah, it's 19.
Okay. So 19 you rolled, huh?
Yeah.
I believe so.
All right. Well, the rune that you can learn in question, if any, is too high for that difficulty, for that DC.
But I'm almost at 200 enchanting now.
That's very nice. So, what do you guys do with the boots?
Yeah. I mean, I tell Aegon that time's a waste, and
Okay,
we best get these boots to that guy.
I take a quick look at the
Oh,
chest.
right. You chose the chest. Sorry, I forgot you said the thing about the chest. As you open it, almost instantly something hits you in the face. Ah, and you're like, what the fuck? It's
What
not
the frick?
very high or damaging. It only does 1 point of
Mimic.
damage.
It's a mimic.
But it was like something really small and white that hits you in the face, something solid, and all of a sudden you see that something get on top of the chest, standing on 2 legs, a very tiny creature in the shape of a little girl, but she's entirely made out of porcelain.
Yeah, I think you can take the item though.
Okay.
She screams, "Hi-ya!" and she just punches you in the face. And she gets into this fighting stance and says, "You would not steal my father's things." And she does like this acrobatic move between your legs. Ugh.
Little lady, we are trying to help your father.
with minor illusion, I project the voice of that man again, and I say, I need these boots. I need boots.
She says, "Well, I mean, you can roll deception with disadvantage because you do not look anything like your father."
No, can I give him advantage to counteract that by saying we're helping your father. He's on the roof. He is currently in trouble.
I'm afraid that does not help. It's an attempt to deceive her
How is a 6?
because he's trying to pretend like his father's here or something.
No, she like the voice just yelling out from the fucking ceiling or something would have been better probably.
So with a 6, nay. The little porcelain girl punches a button onto the interface and she says, "You will never leave here. When he comes back, he's gonna kick your butt." And as he punches the button, you look horrified as both here and here, the walls open up.
Oh.
And this shit appears.
Can Paris go next? She's got an idea.
Can I go over there and press the button again? or whatever she pressed again.
Yeah, Tavish would do
And this
that.
shit appears from the wall.
Oh,
Well, you're hot.
Could you deactivate that, please, Doctor?
And my game crashed instantly.
too intense.
And it's a server crash, so I have to restart.
Oh shoot. Wait, but she.
Oh, I had fucking GIMP open. No, I'm an idiot.
They.
I have so many things open.
I mean, they moved out of my melee range. Can I say I use a reaction to pick her up?
You could have said it when I moved out of your range.
I didn't even see her honestly when you moved. So tiny.
It's very small.
I was gonna stuff her inside a bottle.
You probably shouldn't try to join until I tell you that the game is actually open.
Sure.
I don't know why. I mean, it's probably because I had GIMP open. I was editing some images earlier. Also, I think I lost progress in one of them because it crashed together. Whenever they crash, they crash at the same time.
Yeah, just let me know when to join. I'm gonna literally just grab the fucking girl and be like, "We're helping your dad. Stop interfering, little lady."
You guys don't understand that we're dealing with Tig. You guys keep trying to reason with Tig.
Yes, Tech is supposed to at least have AI.
No, there's Alikid Tig, like Golem kind.
I know, but the only tech that AI that I've dealt with is home, and he's reasonably intelligent.
Yeah, no. Paris understands. That's why she's trying to
In character,
explain
I'm
it to
being
you guys.
stupid on purpose.
Like she's trying to be like, guys, these aren't servants. You keep treating them like servants. She's just like, oh,
Well, the game is open. You can join now.
okay.
Woohoo! We are returning to
I
Dragon's
really-
Grasp Z.
It was like intermission for the advertisements.
Yes.
What did-
Yes,
What
it was an
our-
ad
what
break.
was for
It's an
Ray?
elixir, right?
It was an Elixian
Nuka-Cola.
advertisement. Yeah.
Alexia, where knowledge lives.
Alexia.
The monster rip off your arm. Come over and get robotic arms.
Oh, this is definitely Pistolas. It's his ad.
This is sad. Yeah. That's amazing. Oh man, I should have made some holographic advertisements to be hanging from the walls. I'll do it for
Absolutely.
actual Elixir.
Oh, that's genius.
I actually did something like that once for a class project. It was so amazing. Maybe I'll show you later if you remind me.
Love to see that.
So, I want to wait until everybody's here. So I'm gonna do another P.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I'm
you
gonna
don't know
go-
why I say P. I have to do Control P to be able to sound the thing.
I'll be
Oh,
honest.
I think you were gonna go whiz.
Wait. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I have to do Control P to summon the pole here to say the yas. So that's why I always say P whenever I summon the yas. Okay, how are you guys liking Dr. Crollin's workshop?
Very
This
dangerous.
is very weird. Very dangerous. I shouldn't have touched the chest. I knew something would happen, but like I was too curious. I couldn't help it.
Traditional magic is more reliable.
The wizard's like, yes, this sucks.
The reason is like, yes, interesting. However, I don't think it's good enough. Back to my days, you summoned something and they did what you tell them to do. They don't think they have to malfunction, when my grandfather was summoning a demon, the demon does what you tell the demon to do. And that's it. Doesn't start to malfunction.
The words of Tifford like echo in your head. If you have to choose a wizard, an artificer, or a sorcerer to fix a problem. What?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like, you know what? If a wizard run this place, there would have been a problem here. But apparently, we had to complicate our life with contraptions, and now there is the laser of death coming to us. So,
Parents all of this, and she's rolling her eyes because after her time in Rivalia, she's like,
Well,
yeah,
he's
much
not
more simple.
He's very polite, so he's not telling it, but you can see from the look of his eyes, he's like,
All right, guys, we're back. So, I think everybody's here because I see 4 in my jaws.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I added the song by accident. So what was he doing? Right, lasers. I have to summon another laser because there's one in each room.
Oh no.
Can I just grab the girl now, like athletics, and just grapple her?
We're gonna roll initiative now because turns now matter a lot more than before.
True. Okay, that's fair.
The laser is going to hit. Oh,
the game is
instantly.
closed.
Oh, my bad. Wait, sorry, I need to add an encounter. My bad. Roll initiative.
And this is just like, why did you touch things? I said when we entered, don't touch people's things.
Many times.
Yeah, I'm too scared of the laser of death, so I'm gonna be lost forever.
You see
I'm
Home
not
taking a
lost.
big blast of the laser, and it basically leaves a scorching mark across its chest that is now red hot as it drops to the ground.
Oh,
He
Parasite.
instantly gets back up and he says, "Ticklish. I do not recommend you get up with this. Please grab the girl."
oh my gosh.
I need to roll initiative with the girl and with Home.
Remember, you
And
rolled
then
it.
with the other girl. And roll NPCs. She goes first.
Oh no!
Yeah. She's going to jump at your face. I'm gonna kick you.
That does not hit.
You just like take a step to the left and then she just drops to the floor. You were lucky this time. I'm gonna get you. Well, I can only do anything but step back. Oh, I forgot. I need to move the lasers on a certain turn. So I'm gonna add this thing to mark the laser turn.
Which we cannot see.
I know, you're not supposed to. Paris!
Okay, well, there's the only one thing to do is to grab Valerie.
Could you deactivate these things through this contraption, please?
So sorry, bro. There's no way she's doing anything other than grabbing Valerie.
I could grab. Okay.
It's just like in character, what like Home can't get to her.
Of
There's
course,
a lady
of course,
coming
of
right
course,
here.
of
There's this
course.
poor little girl. Unfortunately, it would be smarter, I know, for me to just try and roll and fix it in a moment, but there's no way that's what she'd do. Paris, yeah, quickly comes and she grabs Valerie and she pulls her back to her. That's her bonus action, and she pulls her right over to here.
I'm
Gives
afraid
her-
that move creatures will always be an action, unless they are dead already.
Okay, crap. And so she turns to Galtharian, and she says, "Can you grab the screen?" So she's gonna help you on your turn, hopefully, Galtharian. So maybe you can do it.
Don't have engineering, so I don't know what you want.
I know. We'll figure
He's
it
gonna
out.
be like a grandpa, just touching the screen with one finger, like, oh.
I didn't get his screen.
Is that all that
Alright,
Paris
alright.
can do? Pull out anything else?
Well, is this where you end your turn?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is there anything else that she can? Am I allowed to think of something else, or have I used everything?
You have a free action, but I don't know, maybe I don't think there's much to do here with a free action.
I do call Kluk over.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll call Kluk over. There looks like there's a circuit board here, but he hasn't seen it yet, so I'll just call Kluk to me, please.
Okay. Got to add it to the turn order.
Yeah.
It flies in your direction.
Okay.
Lands on the
Um,
computer.
And she does say to Galtharian, "Can you see any switches around us? I will attempt to work with this machine again in a moment."
How
And
about I
that's-
try to make out an escape through one of these nice windows instead? Since I don't know much about your contraptions.
Paris
Just in
is
case.
Valerie. No, yeah, Paris is wrangling with Valerie because Valerie doesn't understand how dire the situation is, and she's like, anything you think's great.
Okay, is it my turn now finally?
Yeah.
Can I just grab the girl now? Grapple?
Yes. Athletics versus mine. I roll an 8. And you roll an 18.
Yes. I have a
Right,
grab
well,
now.
The small creature between your hands is seemingly rather delicate. It seems like you could break her arm or snap it just by hold on like strongly onto it. But
I
she
would
still
like to use my
fights
free
fiercely, and
action.
he says, "No, you will not take my father's intellectual property. I'd rather die."
Can I use persuasion to try to persuade her?
Well, what do you say?
Your father's actually requested our help specifically. We were to grab his boots and his items and bring them upstairs, where he is currently being teleported. He has requested the help of the boots, for he is being teleported 15 meters, and it is to help save him. We are not taking his intellectual property.
Okay, persuasion. Disadvantage. You did actually take his stuff.
Yes, but we're giving it to him. That's what I was trying to say. It's like we're not taking it, we're giving it.
She doesn't see
Tavish,
that.
Tavish, would you mind helping?
I don't know if I can.
You can use your free action of your next turn.
Yes.
You want to?
Hmm. I mean, I can't think of anything to say.
Could you do a minor illusion of him flying in the sky? Like, show her? This is what he looks like right now?
No, that's a whole action, though.
Oh, got it.
Oh, right. It's not your turn.
I mean,
Yeah, if you
I
can
can't
think of
think-
nothing,
yeah,
then
I
I
can't
can't
think
just
of
roll
anything,
persuasion.
So, yeah, I guess just roll.
Okay. Do I just normal or disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Oh. She looks at you and she says, "Wait, it's up there? It's trapped?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yes.
No, let me deactivate the security system then."
Okay. I bring her over to the security system.
Hmm.
Wait, 1 second, 1 moment. So this is 15 meters. This is 10. Okay. I go over here. 10 meters of movement have been used. This is B20, right? Okay. And I point her to the button that she pressed. That way she can do it. I'm not actually like letting her go though.
Okay, good. Galthurian.
Oh, I was directed.
I will use
Oh.
my free action though
What is
to
it?
What?
Oh, I was
to
gonna.
find out if
I
she's
was
lying
she
about
would click it right now.
about
Yeah.
deactivating the alarm though.
Okay, inside over there, and you. Sorry, Aegon. If you do not let me go, I cannot act until my turn.
Oh, okay. And if I let her go, she can act now.
No, but. at least
Sorry,
you can
guys.
move.
I need to pick up this phone.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be completely honest. If she like did anything else, I was gonna like rush up to this chest and throw her inside. But, okay, that's fine. I'll just keep holding her.
Okay, you keep holding her. Galthurian has to answer the phone, so we'll do his turn last. Tavish, you rolled a 10. She sounded like she changed her mind really quickly.
Oh. Well, I tell Aegon, it looks like she changed her mind. Perhaps should let her deactivate this thing before we all turn into two pieces. I do value my own life. I don't know about you. And your strong self. I'm not as durable as you.
Of course, I value my life. Now, try to persuade her as well. Then, if you don't believe her.
I didn't say I don't believe her. I said I do believe her.
Oh, okay then it's whatever. You can do you.
Okay. Tavish, what is your turn?
I'm gonna throw a torch at the laser to see how powerful it is.
Oh
Alright.
gosh, okay.
You
That's fine.
have lost the torch.
Huh?
You have lost the torch.
Oh, just got like how lost did I get it? Like, is it disintegrated or?
It completely disintegrated.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh my gosh, do you need to do a sanity check now? Holy heck.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there will be
Yeah.
holographic like letters on the edges of the walls. saying intellectual property breach detected. Intellectual property breach detected.
Paris knows how serious this is. She was just like any good like scientist worth their Mick would have
I'm
a
sorry,
security.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Tavish, anything else you want to do before
I'm
we
moving over here,
return to Gotharian? Very good. Okay.
and I'm ending my turn.
All right. Heart is like
Uh,
it looks
Did I
pretty,
skip
but
the
it sounds
turn?
like burning. Yes, we did. She's not gonna do anything unless you tell me to. So Galthurian, it's your turn.
Okay,
So,
Heart,
sorry,
don't-
my friend was just discharged from the hospital. She was just in
Oh, she's
saying.
Alright.
okay.
That is completely okay.
Hmm.
Oh, okay,
What do you
I
need,
was
my
saying
friend?
so I want to check to see two things. First of all, can the window be opened?
Maybe if you find a button.
Does it seems like normal glass?
It's normal glass.
So if I, for example, kick the fucking window, it breaks open.
If you pass a check.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to give the window because this thing. Otherwise, how high is this beam? Can it be like dodged, like bending down,
It has
or
an
is like an entire?
exceptionally it has an exceptionally high DC.
It's like a wall, is it?
So basically, it's a wall of thing.
Of damage.
Okay, so I take my the back the back of my thing on my sword, so it's blunt instead of being thing, and I imbue it with what's his name, moving blade.
Booming
So
blade.
and then I smack the shit out of this
Okay.
thingy. So you want me to do an attack with my weapon?
Yeah.
What do you
If
want
you
me to do?
I'll have to throw little Valerie to you.
Attack. Normal.
Break the window,
60.
break the window.
Okay, so you just hit one above. The C was 15. And what is the damage you dealt? 8.
8 damage.
Booming blade and a hitter. So if I move, I take damage.
Yeah, it's if people I move. I just added because it's still thunderous, and I don't know if it affects the glass somehow.
All right.
This
Ah.
What is
vibration.
the damage type that you have with the rapier? Is it piercing?
The rapier normally is magical piercing, but I wanted to use like the back to do
Mm,
to clobber it because piercing. Actually, if I find the nice spot, piercing would be good as well.
shatter it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shatter.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question again. With what part of your weapon do you hit it?
I'll try the what's the pointy part.
Okay. Point that.
Oh, you make a large crack in the window, but it didn't break entirely.
Can I use my free action to do an athletic to try and kick it?
I'll accept it. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
I don't have much. No, it's 10.
You kick it and you see the crack in widening, so it's almost there, but it's not quite.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to do absolutely nothing. So,
Well, laser time.
Oh,
That window is open. I just realized. Okay, so the
Yep.
hotel.
Oh, no.
There's a small moment where the laser goes out of the house, and you see the side of the hotel receiving the full impact.
Good.
No,
and
we
now it's-
closed the window after. I think.
Oh, did you?
I
I
don't
don't
think we
remember
did.
this.
I don't remember that.
I opened it. I looked outside, and then I closed it, and then I kept going.
Oh, then never mind. Then
Yeah.
the laser just passes by. This one, however, is going to go beep 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 beep.
Oh,
Oh, wow, what
no,
the
there.
shit? That was really
It's right there.
fast.
So, right here, you need to both roll a very high DC dexterity saving throw.
My bad, guys. Sorry.
It's all good.
How high is
It-
this laser, by the way? Could they duck or something?
It's as I said earlier, a very high DC to manage that. Holy shit!
Oh,
All right, so I need to roll it as well. Acrobatics now is at the dexterity saving throw. Normal. Very nice, but no, I have a negative. Sad.
Could Lover's Wing save heart in this case?
Yes, possibly.
Oh, Paris, you got this.
What am I got?
You-
I think you could
You
use
could
Lover's
use
Wing.
the spell if you wanted to. You could use the Lover's Wings if you wanted to defend Valerie from the laser.
Yeah.
This is never gonna end because she needs to make these things turn off too.
No, I'm turning it off from my end. You can just do it in the protector.
How
Because
is
it
it-
uses your reaction.
Yeah, it counts the
How are
reaction.
you getting it off?
Sorry, what was that?
What's your plan? Sorry, you said you're turning it off. I don't understand how.
Okay, Paris. It is not your turn, but you do have the option of using your reaction to cast a spell Lover's Wings if you want to protect Valerie. Do you want to do that or not?
Yes, please.
Okay. Because that's the only reaction you have. That's
Yeah.
why I don't give you any other options. It is, however, optional. You don't have to. So I'm gonna go to the title templates. And I'm gonna summon the wings on top of you.
that's some big
Najeem's first
wings.
time seeing it, yeah. I mean,
Like,
yeah.
What the hell?
It's an arch.
Literally.
I don't know.
I'm special, bro.
Yes.
Built different. So, some demonic wings, massive in size, appear and cover you all. This means that we have a +2 to the saving throws.
Yes.
That means that you both take half of this.
What was the Oh, you can't tell us. It's still ongoing.
Oof.
8 damages.
8 damage. Alright.
Paris is nearly dead.
And you're also pushed away from the laser, 5 feet away. So you flash against Galthurian. And you fall to the ground. Also, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm almost dead with fucking Valerie as well.
Ooh.
Oh, they both have 10 HP.
Okay, but the spell still protects you. It lasts for what, a round, I believe?
No, it's literally just right now as it
Oh.
is because it's a one spell slot. It just ended.
Until the
it's
end
for
of
a
your next
moment.
turn.
It ends instantly, right? Okay, well, the lowers
yeah.
No, it's until. Oh, wait, never mind. It is.
That's when it's in higher levels.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Alright, so that's done. I can move someone, but where should I? I don't think there's anywhere to go.
Away from the laser.
The hole, however, that is coming from, it ends right there. It will never get any closer than this to you if
Oh.
you stay there.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Okay, next round.
So that's the maximum. So basically, he cannot get any further. He cannot get us,
Any closer
but
to
we
you,
are
no.
stuck here.
Update combatant. I'm gonna make this be a 1. Yes, a 1. So once again, Valerie doesn't know what to do. Hey,
Can I hold my turn until after Minerva's turn, or like if
Yes,
she does,
you can
she
delay.
starts to take my hand? Yeah.
The core guardian is going to move this way. It's going to pick up this mirror, not this painting, and it's going to try to put it up against the laser, but it instantly melts it.
Damn.
Damn.
And runs away. This is quite precarious. Please do something.
I shall.
Good.
The thing where the beam comes from, what it looks like.
It's a hole in the wall, a mechanical opening like a gate.
Okay.
It's very long.
Then, first of all, bonus action. Valerie, I'm sorry, but kids have precedence. Doctor.
Very good.
Healing
Okay.
wall. May the threads of the plexus stitch thy wounds. Heal.
Hero.
That was cool.
Bitches. Six heal. She was on the ground,
Then-
like crying already. It hurts. It hurts.
I mean, Paris is gonna heal her
Floating.
before her turn, so
My wound is closing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right. Then it's my duty. Then I turn around and I try to give another kick to this blasted window to try and finish the opening.
All right.
Athletics. Boom.
booyaka, booyaka.
Glass shatters. And this
Okay,
is the
and
wind
now-
the wind blows.
now
you
with my
almost
act-
off your-
My action is like, this is going to be dangerous a bit, but bear with me. I use the rope to tie around the base of this thing, which seems very solid. And if I don't remember, if I remember correctly, outside here, there should be a ledge, if you like 30 feet below.
30 feet below, 30 feet below. Yes, there is.
So I tie the rope, and well, this is our escape route. And I think, can I like tie it around Valerie before make sure she
Absolutely.
doesn't fall?
So who goes
So
first?
next round. Sorry?
So who's going to go first?
I want to secure Valerie first, and then I
Yeah.
would go down with her,
Alright,
if possible.
You tie the rope around her. All right, next, Minerva. Minerva is allowed to interact with this interface, correct?
Yes, but I am still like I still have a hand, so I can pull her back, and she's just doing weird shit.
Alright, well, she begins to type on buttons and pull on levers.
That's fine.
And all of a sudden, blast doors appear from the windows.
I grab her and I pull her and I put her inside this chest and close it. I also put Tavish on top of the chest and I tell him sit here.
So wait, so I
That's
the
your
window is
window.
gone now.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? And I scream, what on earth are you doing over there? Who did you piss up? Fuckery?
Paris is
Oh.
like, why didn't you go pick your flowers?
Minerva's like laughing all the way to the chest. You're never getting out of here alive! My father's gonna
Yeah.
get you! You thieves!
No. I'm gonna do my free action. And I'm gonna say this in a really like somber tone, and I believe it's persuasion. You may have just doomed your father. That's it.
He's like, I'll show you what doom is. When you shove it up your head.
Nope. Would that be disadvantage or normal?
To what? To convince her?
Yeah, convince. You may have just doomed your father. Then.
I think you're being really honest here. And you haven't
I am
harmed
being
her or
very-
anything when you could have.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say you have advantage in persuasion. Ooh. She's like about to be. She's about to close the chest, and no, sorry, you're about to close the chest. And as you throw her in, and you see like a slight glimpse of fear in her eyes, and she says,
Wait, what do you mean?
Your father's in trouble. He sent us here to help him. He's on the roof in very, very big trouble. He wanted these boots, and I pull them out, and I say, deliver it to him. And that is why I am here.
she like thinks about it for a second, and then she says, "Well, why didn't you say so earlier then? Let me out."
I did. Okay, fine. I let her out.
She comes out. Well, I can't deactivate this. Oopsie. Well, you can use the boots. You can use the boots if you approach. And then, well, while you have them on, if you approach the laser and then run towards here, as the laser comes this way, you can teleport back.
Oh. Well, do you think I could escape through that window?
You just closed them. I'm sorry?
These are still windows or not?
They are closing very quickly.
Well, do you have any other ideas then to actually escape the place?
Without my father, none of us can really turn this off.
What about
Sorry.
his access card?
No, that's not enough. I don't know the password. Oh, I forgot. I have to turn this into a different image. Boom. There we go.
Can I go over here and try to guess the password?
Wait, did it work? Do you guys see this wall as any different?
No, still the same.
Not
No,
really, but we
still the
we
same.
get it. It's like closed off.
There we go.
Can I go to this and try to guess the password?
You can. Absolutely. Oh, wait, there's no turn, is it?
It is because I delayed my turn.
Oh, you delayed your turn. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I ask Minerva. I ask her, "What's your name?"
I'm Minerva.
I try the password Minerva.
Alright, well, we type Minerva and it's boop, boop. Incorrect.
Damn. Well, shit. I can't do anything else. I think my turn just ends here.
Alright. Well, Minerva cannot do anything but to recommend you once again. I don't know any other way to get out of here. You could try the boots though. Sorry.
But the boots only get me through the lasers. They don't get me out of here. I don't know the exits.
There's only one exit. Well, actually, there's ceiling too.
Oh, true.
Alright, Birdie. What is the Birdie
Yes.
doing?
So before I had to use my turn to save Valerie, because there's just no way you wouldn't. I did have an idea, which was to get Klook to grab the boots and take them up through the hole.
Oh.
Can
Hey, if Klook shows up, I would give him the boots.
Can Klook go
Well-
to get the boots?
Well, to go get the boots, you're going to have to pass through one of the lasers, however, and the DC is pretty high.
Yeah.
You want
so that's
to risk Klook's well-being?
not at all.
I can pass through one of the lasers at least.
I think it's
My
fine.
Tank it. He's gonna tank the laser.
Yeah.
If you want to, or
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
What do you do?
Okay. How about you guys try to stay
I'm gonna
safe,
go
and
over
I will
here.
just go through.
And I'm gonna. Would it be perception or insight?
To do what?
I'm gonna look for a vulnerable spot in this mechanism, so I can smash it.
Okay. You mean the computer itself?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, well, roll me either an attack or straight up.
No.
athletics.
Well, I wanted to roll something to maybe decrease.
Find a weak spot
Like
or-
find a weak spot.
yeah.
So, to find it.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean a weak spot? To break it as fast as possible?
Something that looks vulnerable. Yeah, like maybe a thin metal area or.
Okay, sounds good. Perception for free, I guess, or engineering, or that's about it.
I guess perception. 8. Do I get anything with 8?
With an 8, you, but bing boom pow, you don't find anything of use.
Okay.
I mean, the computer itself is not that hard to destroy,
All right.
but you don't find anywhere it is especially weaker.
Okay.
We might.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Is that your
I mean,
turn,
I
Travis?
can probably
I'm
do
good.
it in 3 turns if I just. So if you guys can survive for 3 turns, we'll probably be okay.
Oh yeah, don't worry. It's 3
I-
turns.
I'm gonna grab some pebbles that I have, and then I'm gonna put it
Okay.
in the blanket, and then I'm gonna turn it in. Oh no, I'm gonna grab the iron scrap actually, put it in the blanket, and then use it like a kind of like a makeshift mace to smash
Okay.
it.
Smash the computer?
Yeah.
All right. You have a blanket
Or-
and pebble. That's what you're using, right?
No,
Well-
blanket and iron scrap.
Oh, I don't see.
Before he does it, I'm
Oh, yeah,
going to
yeah,
say
there
one
it is.
thing. I, this may not turn it off, and the doctor might need it to turn the security mechanisms off.
Well, the robot lady said so herself that she can't turn it off.
Yeah, I can get the boots to
I'm
the
gonna do
doctor,
it
and then
anyway.
he can turn it off. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, you bring down your weapon, and this is technically what, a flail of sorts. It would count as a medium, not as a light. So that means, let me see, 1d6 or 1d8 if you're using both hands or one hand, depending on that, the damage changes.
I'm using 2 hands, yes. So I'm trying to smash it as hard as I can. So 1d4 or 1d8 or what is it?
You have to choose between 1d6 holding with one hand or 1d8 holding it with two hands.
Okay, so 1d8.
All right. Well, you do. Well, did you attack? Did you actually hit? I don't think I saw you attack.
Oh, attack roll.
You never added your proficiency.
I don't know how would I do that
Plus
with
two.
something that I
Plus
don't have.
No, it's just your proficiency bonus, which is a
Oh,
plus
okay.
2.
So it'd be 10.
No, if you don't have Tavern Brawler, you don't have proficiency in improvised weapon.
Oh no, but
No.
the improvised armory means you have proficiency always, as long as it's not a weapon.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah.
So it is of
Proficiency in
10.
strength. Proficiency in strength.
So proficiency is 2 and the strength is
2.
9 plus 4. So that means you rolled a 12 that hits.
Okay.
Where's the damages?
So it'd be 6 plus 2, 8 damage.
8 damage. Right, we say damage.
Do you add your strength to your damage too, or is it just your thing?
It's just strength. So, as the bag of metal, basically, that you bring down onto the machine, you actually hit a part on the side that is in charge of actually showing you this display, this holographic display.
Oh.
There's one on each side. So as you break basically one of them, the display just flickers every now and then. But that's how it is.
Ah, okay.
So your turn? You're like, bloody thing!
Maybe you're closer to the wall.
Is that your turn, Travis?
Wait, where are the boots? The boots are currently in the chest, right?
And they're with
No.
me. They're with me.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have them. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna like rush through the lasers
Okay.
and get through the
Well, I guess
ceiling.
if you do that, then I'll heal you. So
And get closer to the wall so the
I'm
lasers
gonna
doesn't get you.
gonna delay my bonus action to heal Aegon when he passes through that. Can I do that actually? Can I delay a bonus action?
No, you can delay the whole turn.
Oh, you have to delay turn.
An action?
Or
You can prepare an action, right? Which would be healing him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
If I go, I'll go. Like, yeah, I'll go past the wall.
usually it requires the action to prepare an
Oh, no,
action
you
to
can't
use.
prepare a bonus action? I don't think that's... even if that was a rule, I would disrule it, because I don't see why the hell you couldn't prepare a bonus action. So, I'd allow it.
Okay, I'll prepare the bonus action to heal Aegon when he passes through the laser, and I end my turn right now.
Can you get closer to the wall? Never mind.
I don't think the laser goes through here.
It might.
If it does, I'll come.
Okay, so, this is Paris. Paris, what do you do?
Paris can't do anything. She just watched, like, yeah, no, this is all crazy. Valerie nearly died a moment ago. She's nearly dying. She's coughing up blood. One of her hands is probably completely singed from
You
trying
can
to throw.
doctor heal yourself. You can doctor heal yourself.
Oh, Paris is. She definitely is. All she can do is she
Give
crawls
me
a little.
one sanity, yeah.
She crawls a little bit closer to the machine.
Okay. The lasers move once more. Do you guys see now this wall being differently? The guys see it?
Yeah. They've been singed.
Yes. Next round.
Okay, so
How will
Just
you guys
go.
get out of this one?
Did I not one? Never mind.
I thought it.
Are more things like these appearing here?
Yes, this is very slowly closing.
How far is here?
Oh, yeah,
Six,
that was stated to be an open window right there.
There's a
Is that
broken open window, am I
That one.
correct?
It is open. Actually
closed?
open.
Is that open? Okay.
Okay, first of all, I turn toward the doctor. I raise my rapier as a staff and murmur the words again, assuming a spell slot this time. I can target the doctor. There we go. May the threads of the plexus stitch thy wounds. Heal. Doctor, please, you're the only one that can fix this thing. You can deactivate this contraption. This fiery beam will not reach here. Already heal, Valerie. Please.
Very nice.
Trying
Heal the
to
full, by the way.
using my action to
I can see if that
To-
helps her. She's very
to-
upset.
to shaken her, and if it doesn't work, I use a there is the you know what, there is the water on the ground that is not being. I take it with one hand, use prestidigitation as an action, and sprinkle her face, trying to
I'm gonna give her an advantage on sanity.
Oh, you
Great, let's go!
Also, remember, Paris, to heal yourself to full. You got healed to full by power your heal.
Oh yeah. Let me apply the healing to her. Boom.
Yeah.
Apply. Oh, she did it
There
already.
you go.
Very nice. Your wounds close before your eyes as the words of magic go through your body. What are you doing, Taris? Oh, actually, it's not your turn. Carthurian, are you done?
I move away and bring with me Valerie to a corner. The good doctor is going to help us. Don't you worry. We'll be out on here in a jiffy. All right.
Oh, she feels expectation upon her, and she does well with that. So Paris is feeling much better. People need her, but she actually cares now.
All right. Tavish, what do you do?
Is he able to swap initiatives at all?
Swap
If he wants to.
initiatives? What?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. There.
What? Swap? You mean like change with somebody else? No, that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to pick up this chest here and move it towards the laser, possibly blocking it. Maybe it'll
Alright.
help. But
Let's see.
but the thing is that as I'm so basically what I want to do is I want to use the giant chest as cover while I'm passing through the laser.
Okay. Well, you pick it up and you move slowly. Let's see. How much can you carry right now? I believe it is. You're already encumbered, so you already have 20 movement speed, not 30. Let me see. And a chest is how big? How heavy?
Wait, if I can't move at all, maybe I can
Let me
use it to
see.
assist Aegon.
So it would be an additional 60 pounds. Let me make a 60-pound object to calculate this. Loot. Weight, 60 pounds. You can move, yeah. So you can move 10 feet at a time. So
Okay.
you can calculate if you want. I think since what was it just before? I think I moved it already. Was it here?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So basically, since you are here, let's say right there, you can move like 1, 2 with the chest. You wanna do that?
Since if I do that, it's gonna hit me twice. Okay, I'm gonna go right before the laser.
Right before the laser?
Yeah, right before. Well, right.
Oh,
I'm gonna
here.
move. Yeah, there with the chest, And then did I already use my action?
Did you already use your action? I don't think so. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna prepare, I guess, an action or a bonus action. I'm not sure. To assist when Aegon passes through the laser, I'm gonna use this chest to block it, possibly reducing the impact on him.
Okay, interesting. Since you didn't use your action, I think that works.
Okay.
All right.
Also, you
I'll
can
do that.
prepare the bonus action to heal me if I get hit, I think.
Well, I don't know what the hell to do with Minerva.
Make her start crying. She's doomed us all.
Minerva says, once again, I'm sorry. But the boots would be very handy here if you use them.
Yeah, but your father needs them.
You have to
but
put them on past lasers. Oh wait, sorry.
Well, you can put them on for just a moment. I think he minds.
They have one use, that's why I'm like worried.
No, they don't. They don't. That
Oh.
this thing is it's an infusion item from Artificer. They don't have a limit of how many times you can do it.
Oh. Okay, but it still takes an extra turn, and I don't really want to have the lasers attack them for an extra turn, so I'm just gonna rush through.
All right. Next, hard. I don't think I'm gonna do anything unless you tell me to. I can move somebody 30 feet.
Oh, that was...
Well, I'm not there. I'm over here.
No, that was gonna win AFK.
Oh, Tavish one AFK?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's wait for him just for a second. Did he say why? I didn't
Nope.
hear it.
I didn't either.
If you
He's,
get
I think for the people who aren't doing anything, like the next probably 3 might be okay. Oh, never mind.
Tavish, are you there?
Okay.
Yeah, what happened?
No,
Nothing
don't worry about it.
for you.
Recon unit, what is the birdie doing? You told him to bring the boots, didn't you?
yeah, but we ended up canceling it because
Oh.
because there's the laser. You said he'd have to go through the laser, correct?
Right. Yes.
The thing is I'm waiting for Aegon to get through one laser, and he can give the boots right to Cloak.
And then we send him out the window, so he can prepare his turn.
He can fly through the hole to go up. So yeah, he prepares for that, please.
Yes.
Okay. Home is going to prepare to follow the laser as it moves. What do you do, Paris?
Paris is like distraught. She can handle herself now, but this is all. She feels like she's just invited the worst people into like some sacred doctor's place, and they've just ruined it like bulls in china shops.
Yeah, it wasn't us. It was the fucking
I
robot.
feel very insulted. I'm about
She
to
looks
cast Vicious
directly
Mockery on you.
at you. She can't see you because there's a wall. She looks directly at you and mouths, "It was you."
No, it was not me.
I'm
Oh,
joking.
nothing.
No, I'm joking. Because we all did it.
Yeah.
We all did it. No.
Okay.
Paris.
Oh, why am I still considered prone and frightened?
It's
Oh,
very.
pardon? I don't understand that bit.
I don't either. I have 2 effects on me right now.
There
So
we
the laser's over there. Klook's ready to go. Oh,
Can you disable from this
yeah.
contraption here everything?
Paris is going to go up to it. They've ruined this man's lab.
I mean, it was kind of ruined when we got here, so...
The important thing is saving his life and our life. Things can be rebuilt.
Plus,
So,
this makes
Paris,
it easier to bring
what
him
do you
with
do
us.
with the computer? Or do you do something else? Oh, engineering directly. Okay, go on.
She uses her inspiration.
Oh shit. Furiously typing. Oh my god. You guys are rolling so good today.
Oh, agreed.
Feeling the panic, the pressure, the fear of the incredibly loud laser coming your way. Although you know you're safe here, but the doors closing, the idea of being trapped forever, it all distracts you into failing to figure out how to do the exploit again.
Is it my turn now?
No.
I go through.
Oh shit, it's just going through.
Am I able to like crouch down and go under or jump over it using this as leverage or just run through while Tavish?
Dexterity saving throw. It
Okay,
is a
I'll
very
do
high DC, however.
Does the Tavish thing help me at all?
I'm gonna say that he's going to reduce the damage you take if you take any. Oofers. Right,
Would
so-
would Lover's Wing help me? I don't think so, but
And it's not 12 the DC, so no. Sorry,
Okay.
10. The DC is not 10.
I just go through.
All right. Well, you take 12, and the chest. It's going to reduce it. I need to roll this actually because chests have hit dice, but do not.
Also, this door is locked now. Am I correct?
This door is locked now. Well, no, it has the blue film around it that I had last time.
Oh, okay. Oh, we can pass through. Okay.
Okay. So it's going to block, I'd say, half of it. So you take half. You're gonna take 6 damage.
Okay, so I get through. I believe that would be 30, and I would dash to go all the way over here.
Okay.
And can I use my momentum to kick the free action athletics, kick the fucking window out?
Wait, it's open already.
Oh, okay. I call Cluck.
You call Kluk.
Yes,
All right. Well, that's Kluk answer. I think it was prepared to do something.
it was prepared. Yes.
So you've gone past the laser, right?
Yes, you
You
can
can
probably
see
see
him.
me right now.
Okay.
I hold out the boots for Cluck to take and go out the window immediately.
Kluk's gonna fly up through the hole in the thing to go
No,
directly to
there's
the.
also a window right there to just go up and go. He
Yeah.
can fly over.
Oh, Kluk's gonna go through the hole. Go straight up to him, please.
With
Yeah.
the boots.
Yes, please.
With the boots.
All right.
the
Outstanding.
boots.
Well done, guys.
Woohoo! Problem solving skills. Just means that I have to take like 2 tits from fucking lasers.
I like the chest blocking idea. That was funky.
That was
Yeah.
crazy. We should probably put the chest down now before it explodes.
Paris is about to ask all of you guys to leave this outpost so she doesn't lose any more honor. She's like, you guys need to go wait in the caravan. I should never have brought you in.
What have I done?
He said I was with
It's
you the whole
alright.
time.
It's proper Elixion thinking. So, after a little while, you guys are like just waiting, seeing the lasers move back and forward, running away from them or whatnot. When finally a gnome appears from the main door. Actually, no, I forgot. Never mind, never mind. I have to bring him. I think he's a teacher. He is not. He's an Elixion outpost doctor. No, what the hell is he? Oh, there he is. So he actually appears all of a sudden, right beside Tavish,
Oh,
because that's where he last worked with time. That's why there was a crater on the ground.
Cool.
And he appears. Oh, for the love of the one! He used to puke on the ground. Ah!
too much to drink, lad.
I yell out, quickly, doctor, disable the security measures.
What in the heavens? Oh, you people, they must be the ones outside. That heard me. I could only see a blur.
He goes over here, types in the password, and we are out of initiative. Ding.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a mess.
jeez.
All right, let's change the song. Why am I-
Are you guys
I
all
just
right?
realized.
Oh,
Let's
Paris,
someone.
Paris is just like rocking in the corner. She's like surviving, but she's just like, this is. I never should have brought anyone. That's the only way an Elixion would think. Should just be like, this is all our fault.
No, when,
She's,
when
she's gonna
I
rage.
invite, I invite Paris over here to this side.
Oh, Aegon, Paris is gonna rage if you even try and speak to her. She nearly died, and Valerie nearly died too because you walked over a laser. There's no way she's ready to interact. She basically
No,
pulls the
I'm
fingers.
I'm gonna point out the fucking AI did this. Not my problem.
Well, this is thoughts, so we're not communicating here.
Yes, that's why
So
I'm
what was
waiting
I
for her to come over here.
saying? I was gonna say, oh yeah, I want some other steampunk.
Just repeating in her head, I told them not to touch anything when we were at the gates. I said, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything, anybody. She's just rocking in the corner.
I offer my water skin first to Valerie. Have a
Except with
sip of water.
She
Valerie
takes
gets
it
And
up
then to the
and, like,
doctor.
She like there's a moment to get up and see all of a sudden like raises both her fists. She's like, that was so much fun. Can we do it again?
Paris
No.
pulls out a
Yes,
something that
perhaps a
tells
different
him
day.
to-
Not today. I'm a bit tired today.
Are you okay, Valerie?
Yeah, I'm really okay. Thank you so much for healing my wounds. They really hurt. Hurted? They really hurt.
Mr. Robot, sir, what the heck happened here?
Doctor, would you like a sip of water?
I would never know, but it would seem like we have our gnomish engineer friend back, and he owes us quite a bit. We did save his workshop. I recommend that you talk to him now.
Hearing that,
Yes.
Valerie, not
Yeah,
Valerie,
no.
Paris stand up and she goes straight to home, and she's just like, he is completely operating outside of our laws. To have this kind of security and to experiment without an apprentice as a security, as a failsafe, she's like, I don't know whether to respect this man anymore.
Doctor?
He answers the golem saying, I'm sure you could probably squeeze something out of him for this terrible danger he's put you in.
She was like, I heard he's
Doctor?
eccentric, but I never would have thought. No wonder he's had to leave to this outpost.
Have a sip of water, please.
Paris pulls out her own flask
myself.
of alcohol that she took from Tavish, like pickpocketed from him at the caravan, and she goes, I'll be fine, thank you. And she sips her flask.
Well, I
I
guess
want
that
some.
works
I
better.
want some. I'm thirsty. I want some.
Paris
He-
chokes on her
he-
flask and like puts it away sheepishly and takes the water off Galtherian and goes, I'm sorry, no, the water is a great idea. You're right. Water.
It's also
Alright.
cool, and I use prestidigitation to
meantime-
make it shield.
In the meantime, you can move freely, but we're gonna interact with Dr. Kroll and
Yes.
Tavish because he's the only one here.
I wanted to talk to.
And
No,
Kroll
I'm here. I was just waiting for Paris. I guess I'll just go.
Daddy, look. These guys, they came to help you, and I helped them. I told them what could be a good idea.
Aegon face bombs.
Hey,
Yes,
good.
your little girl here was very helpful. Activating the lasers that nearly fried our bodies.
the windows would start to be uncovered by the blasters.
Come
And
over,
it's-
Valerie, and home.
Yes.
If you stay close. We don't know what sort of hellish ideas could be in this place.
And then I say, but anyway, never mind that now. We're all fine. We're all still alive.
We all still have all of our pieces.
That's when Paris would probably put in barely and no thanks to your fail safes. In fact, I don't believe you had any, Dr. Crowlin. What were you thinking having such security measures and experimenting without an apprentice down here? She was like, you are operating completely without outside of your license.
Intimidation advantage.
She nearly died, and Valerie nearly died. My intimidation's really low. We'll see. How mad is she?
You look.
I'm covered in all of whatever, and I'm just shaking.
He says, well, I do owe you my life, so I will acquiesce and say that yes, I could have probably set up some less deadly traps for thieves. I've just been bombarded by all sorts of attempts at my intellectual property in the latest, and I couldn't hold myself back. But I put her life in danger for this. I'm truly sorry.
Is
Who are
that
you,
why-
man?
Sorry,
Oh my
is that why some of the wires were cut and the windows were left open?
I was about to say Paris is going to pull out the wires that she found out and goes, it does indeed look as if someone is attempting to reach whatever you're keeping in here. She's like, are you working on something particularly of use right now, Doctor? I mean, if there's information to be had, she will put things aside. Now she's just interested. But man, that was not okay for him to have this set up.
He progressively gets more pale as he continues to say this sentence. Well, I've actually just made a breakthrough. You have been my singular. Sorry, give me a second. Vomits on the chest. That comes back up. You have been.
I use prestidigitation on the chest because the smell is annoying to me, and clean it up. It's like,
You have been witnesses to my greatest breakthrough. With these boots, my proof of concept has been well proven. I can now attest that there is such a thing as temporal magic. Yes,
Oh my
Daddy.
Paris,
did it.
Paris, like, will,
Oh,
I don't
that's
know, she
for.
like stutters or like drops something, and she's
Can
just like,
I check? Can I
go.
check the boots to see if the threads of the plexus are
Oh,
the
can I do
same
that
of the
too?
clockwork thing that I saw on the item that the
Yeah, you
doctor
may.
gave her?
But what was Paris saying? Because I didn't get to hear the sentence.
Oh no, Paris she would have just been like, you have proof? You have proof?
Okay, can I
she
give
completely
Valkyrie an
forgets
advantage?
everything. The second there is
Oh,
something like a new discovery made, she completely forgets about all the danger.
yeah.
Recklessness, but she understands that science is risk. It's just we're meant to like make the risk as like as small and minimal as possible. You crazy kook. But she is interested.
Egan, what was that?
Oh, I was gonna try to give Valkyrie an advantage by using my Arcana eyes, but it's okay.
Okay, so the Arcana is to check the flow of the plexus. But before I answer to that, Tavish, you see him asking a question, maybe to you because you're the first one that he saw, and he says,
So, who would you all be? I'm Dr. Crolan. And this is my this is a automaton made to look in the image of my daughter, which I lost quite a while ago. She keeps me company and makes me soften the sorrow of having lost her. Don't worry,
And
Daddy, I'm here.
occasionally singe cast.
I feel for your tragedy. Too have lost someone close to me. But about who we are, we're journeymen. With the exception of this robot here and this little goth girl that we have here.
I'm a goth
Uh,
girl.
and we were here to get possibly some supplies or equipment for the this little lady over here, and I point towards the doctor.
Well, you have risked life, blood and flesh for me today. So, all of that is mine is yours. The only one thing that I shall keep for myself is the very knowledge that I have today discovered, although it's been thanks to you, but it is way too valuable, and I intend to keep it for myself up until I have the final version of it, with which I intend to turn back time so that I not lost my daughter. My dear daughter.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Excuse
This
me.
music's a little bit too much.
You intend to turn back the weave of time in order to undo a death that happened years ago.
Yes.
You know, you
I know it
could
sounds
just go
crazy.
for a resurrection spell.
I know it sounds crazy,
Sir,
but crazy it starts with a C, and C
No.
it's not in Alicia, so we don't know that stuff. I came out of the country to be able
sir,
to get out
sir,
of the judgment
sir.
of any of the disbelievers.
Sir, I urge you to calm down. Your plan to literally rewind time could possibly cause a catastrophe within the weave of the plexus.
And you're like looking at the magic in in the hammer. You're looking at the weave around the boots, and you see it's the same. It is this coiling thing that seems to wind and then ping, go back to normal, and wind and ping, go back to normal. And you pick up on the fact that well, this magic does in fact meddle with time in a way. It seems to be always at odds with the very nature of the plexus. It seems to always be wound back. So probably the only thing that could be turned back in time would be seconds, and it would always come undone after a while.
Also, according to what I'm seeing now, sir, I'm sorry to inform you, but this kind of magic seems to spring back very quickly. Whatever the change it is, it could change seconds, minute at max. But the threads of the plexus cannot be undone for months or days as easily as you say.
You explain to him, showing like strands of the plexus created with magic to
Use
show how.
prestidigitation to show exactly.
And you have persuasion. Does anybody want to help him?
I guess I
I'm
can
gonna say
recommend
you
him.
could always go. Yeah. Sorry, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna hold up my symbol of the one, and I'll be like, why not go to a cleric and request for to some true resurrection? I suppose that might work. We can possibly assist in help lowering the price as journeyman.
And what do you say again?
No, I was gonna say the same thing. I'm just gonna give him advantage on that if I can.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So, persuasion advantage by Mr. Galthurian.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, my mom
Oh.
forgot that was a 1. So, he like looks down at all the representations that you're offering, and he like slouches down on his chair and he looks at the doll and he says, "I guess I don't wanna admit it, but I already came to that conclusion long ago. Thank God."
I pat his shoulders.
I offer him a drink.
I'm sure
I'm
her
sorry.
soul wouldn't want you to risk being undone in the weave of the plexus.
Now, Tavish, do your thing.
I offer him a drink.
Do your thing, offer booze.
Yeah, because you still have to roll for your persuasion, I believe.
This is the nicer wine that I got from the that I borrowed from Laskar's Mansion.
Oh, that one.
Oh, some time
Time
passes.
passes. And
Can
there
you-
is a
That's
strange thing here.
What is that? I think that's the drink.
That's a drink.
That is
Okay. It looks like the face of a person.
Tavish,
So,
have you
How
done
much
your
time how much
Tavish
time
persuasion
passes?
roll advantage, I believe?
Huh?
For your thing where about the resurrection thing.
Not sure exactly what you're referring to.
The thing you just talked about where you said, "Oh, we can resurrect your daughter" or whatever. That's persuasion
No,
with advantage.
he gave advantage to my persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought because I was giving advantage to Tavish because you already had advantage, I believe.
Mm.
I have no
Okay.
idea, to be honest.
Sometimes later, after you've been drinking with him for a while to brighten up his mood, he's like singing Elysian songs about turning to the next page, about turning a new leaf, letting the past be the past and whatnot, and he cries all the way. But by the end, thoroughly drunk, he says to you, "Well, I've never met you all before, but it's you've, as I said already, you saved my life. So yeah, I can lend you some of my knowledge. I can teach you arcane craft if any of you is interested."
Dagon goes and pushes the Paris ahead. Go ahead. This is your time. Go.
Paris would definitely give you the evil eye.
The stink eye.
Like, absolutely. She would very much.
I believe
Um,
it might interest the Dr. Harris.
She's very interested in it. Absolutely, she's very interested in it.
Right.
My
Well,
bad for choosing, by the way. I wanted to do it for comedic effect. And it,
I know she comes from a culture of quite independent. She's just like, what the fuck? She's like, yes, I am interested. Side eye, and then she's like, she's just like, honestly, I had many questions, but how did you build that security mechanism?
He says,
Recklessly.
Mm.
And I step away.
he goes up to the. Oh, sorry, wait. What am I going? The computer's over there. Like presses a couple buttons, beep, 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 and then the ground around moves. Like the metal panels shift around, and you for a moment you just get a glimpse at what is underneath. A massive machine, or like a storage room that has no space for anybody to go into, as mechanical arms move things around, and the whole room can move each component of itself like a massive robot.
Huh.
This is my moving home design, which was what brought me the riches that I needed to travel all the way here and gather all the materials I needed for my temporal experiments.
Is there any rune exposed for me to look at? Just, since he's uncovering the core.
Well, you may roll enchanting, but he continues to expectantly as something may appear from the ground, and he does.
I
And
try to give Galthorian advantage.
On his enchanting, maybe you can learn it too.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
that's true. I'll be trying to help him though.
oh shit, wait,
Oh,
I
thank
did
you.
I just made a slide into here, but let's imagine that it appeared from the ground. A test dummy of sorts appears. Eh,
27.
So, Dr. Paris, um, first of all, you're going to have to understand the basics of interacting with magic with our intellect through the usage of gadgets and our arcane machinery. Are you ready?
Oh, Paris says, "Are you?"
I he's like not looking at you. He's looking at the window with one finger extended, and then he turns slowly to you.
I'm ready. Yes, but if you could, because I am not in my best shape at the moment, could you perhaps open that chest over there and pull out some equipment, something we can start with?
Tavish, can you sober him up?
Huh?
You have your stuff to do that. You got that.
Paris comes over to the box and she opens it up. She's like, "What tool would you need, sir?"
Just double click on the chest, and he says, "Just pull out all that's in there. It's just some old stuff, old parts that I haven't used in a while. You can keep them all if you want."
She takes them all. How do I take them all?
Um, actually, don't
No, I
know.
don't want to do this. I don't want to. Okay, I'm just gonna get clicking, guys.
There's no way to take all in one go.
No, you
Not that
you can change the text. Like it says
Oh,
there.
five, right?
Change the
Yeah.
number and then you click it once and then you get all of it.
There you go. Ah, that's
See?
cool. So he tells you to come over to his workshop right here to get on top of the stool once more. In the meantime, Tavish, roll perception. With disadvantage, like a professional.
Amazing.
Perception.
Magnifying monocle.
With my all-seeing eye, I see.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh.
That's fitting.
Oh, by the way, what time is it right now? Because you said some time passes, but it still says 7 a.m.
Oh, my bad.
We're ready for 9, right?
1 hour.
Fuck, you can go talk to the Lord. This
This
Yeah,
is gonna be
9.
1 hour and 30 minutes.
Also, I don't know if you still remember, but we ate dragon bones.
I know.
Yeah, at lunch I have to check on you. I know. At lunch,
Oh.
I'm going to see if you're dying of something or not.
The two Elixians, they spray their pads together onto the table, and with the many tools available, they begin to talk to each other about magic and gadgets. He says,
Hmm.
First, you should know that whenever we interact with magic, we are still bound by its rules, and now what we have to do is replicate that which a wizard has to do with its mind, but to do it in an automated manner, which is why artificers would always be superior to wizards in every way, shape, and form.
Paris says in the exact same tone that she said to Tifford, she goes, "Of course." She just thinks that doctors of poison are the best people to have on your team.
So she says, no, he says,
Still, have you learned of any spells? Have you any notes of any magical, as we call them? How did we call them? I forgot. Fuck. Let me look at my notes. Elixirs call magic as magical happenstances.
Magical happenstances. Paris pulls out a thick tome in her own handwriting and slams it down on the table of all the notes she's been making since she arrived. She goes over her little spell book she's received from Tifford Moon, blah blah blah, and she goes. The thing I can't understand is though, how do you make it so that your and she pulls out the hammer that she found of hers. She's like, how do you make it so that this taps into the magical happenstances of the plexus?
I see. Oh, do you have the hammer?
Yeah, I took it.
Oh, did I thought that Thorium found it. Did he give it to you or something?
No, I found it. I gave it to her.
Oh,
because
okay, good.
It's a contraption. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you read the description of?
It says Lighthammer has a sleek metallic handle that should club engraved.
I'm gonna put it in the chat just because it's interesting. But the only reason you have this description is because it has instructions that are written onto it.
Wow.
Anyway, for them to read in the meantime. But you and I, we have to get busy. He's going to say,
"Oh, since I see you quite unarmed, and I don't think that's a good idea in these wildlands of the Rivalorians, I think it's best that we get you some self-defense mechanism. How about we take this one?"
and he aims at firebolt in your notes.
"And we try to replicate it within an arcane machine."
I know Paris goes like, she goes, oh, through replication. She's like, I'm beginning to understand. And she, yeah, she will definitely, in that moment, she kind of fixes her glasses and then a light bulb hits and she takes her glasses off and she looks at them and she goes, would we be able to use these as a conduit of
What do you
magical
mean?
happenstances?
What are you talking about? These? What's these?
Her
These
glasses.
nuts?
Oh, she says,
"Ah, a peculiar choice, but I will accept it. Maybe we could use the frame of the glasses to withhold perhaps some sort of cylinder that could withhold a projectile. Yes, a magical projectile that could then produce the firebolt at the location of impact, like a missile. Yes, I like it.
Amazing.
I am sobering up, and I don't want to think of my daughter, so I'm going to focus on your genius, little girl.
Oh, should I delete this or should I just drop? I'll just drop it. There we go.
Paris screams at the word genius. It's all she wants to hear. It's all she should be hearing. And finally,
Mhm.
this is where things are meant to be.
Alright.
And she kind of shakes it off her shoulders and starts writing more notes with a smile.
so let's turn your glasses. Duplicate one. I'm
Those
gonna make
boots.
I'm gonna make some glasses here. Glasses.
Let's turn your frown upside down.
I thought you were turning your glasses into like a magic detecting thing, Arcana vision.
My glasses are gonna be my thing almost for everything. I'm cluking my glasses.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's choosing the enchantment type that uses
You're
historical.
going to be Cyclops and shoot fire
That's
beams
what-
from a glass.
no, I think I said this to the boys before you joined the team. I was like, I will be Cyclops.
Yes, you did actually.
You'll have two Cyclops.
All right.
Oh,
Well, there is already in this setting there is already a Gambit, so now there is a Cyclops.
There's actually gonna be 3 Cyclops in the team. There's also Home who has 1 eye.
Oh,
Is this the name of our
oh
team?
my God!
guy?
Put it in the name of the team, the Cyclops. Everybody has to listen I to join. All right, give me a second, guys, because I'm looking for the. I know I have it the perfect.
Savage, when you fix your eye, you're getting kicked out of the Cyclops.
Where the hell would I
Yeah,
find this
I
icon?
gotta go grab the eye thing, huh?
Yeah.
What I think, sorry. What I think?
I gotta go to the guy and ask him if he can make me another eye.
I'm
What
also
guy?
kind of
Oh, that guy.
Mm.
And
Yes,
sorry, what was
yes.
that, Paris?
I am kind of assuming that just like as an Elixian who's like grown up with glasses, I'm sure that in Elixir they have some sort of engineering to like make your
They have-
glasses stronger. Like,
They have Apple Vision. They have Apple Vision Pro right now.
I bet they do, exactly. So I'm assuming that it comes with insurance and warranty. So this is why she's using her glasses, because I think they're just really sturdy already.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use this the monocle icon for the glasses. So, together, you and him, you create this attachment for your glasses. They have now become what Arcane Craft calls. Let me see. The magical or mechanical contraption that now produces the effect of that spell specifically. You have adapted or attached a part to another object that you carry, So now it's attached to your glasses and therefore always attached to you in that way. You are forced to describe in which way this object is attached to you. So in this case, you did it by deciding for it to be in your glasses.
Mhm.
It could have been, however, anywhere. It could have been like a gun mounted on your shoulder. It could have been like, some sort of cannon on your wrist. It could have been many things, but you liked it on your glasses, so that works.
You look at them, they get hit by a fireball.
I'm hoping it gives her an advantage on her aiming, you know?
So
Maybe.
you are now in the first steps of going through the developed archetype of casting. and as such, you gain Arcane Craft, the ability to make more of these.
Ooh.
Arcane Craft. You have to make now one for each spell that you know and want to cast.
Okay. And can each spell only be to one thing? Because I mean, otherwise I'd probably end up with a lot of things. I was kind of
That is
hoping.
correct. But no, I mean, you could make one do multiple of them, but if you do that, I recommend that they're related in some way.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, for example, don't do Ray of Frost and Firebolt, right? Like they're not like too similar. This feature is now in your character sheet, so you can go back to look at it whenever you want. And it does more things than the one I just said, so you may want to read it. But he's going to tell you. Oh, by the way, I need to replace your spell now, your
I mean,
Firebolt.
it's in the Daedalian mark, right?
Say I
Uh,
this
that
skill
is correct.
really far.
That is correct. I completely forgot about that bit.
Say
Let me
say
put it on his steadily mark.
We'll need to long rest to get it.
So, Doctor, what do you plan to do from now on?
Well, give me a second because I still have to explain to her. So, Paris, whenever you adapt a spell, an object to be the one that casts that specific spell, you have to tell me so we can change the name of the spell, okay? Because it changes completely. And this matters because there is features later that only affect spells that are changed by Arcane Craft. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay, so now you have lost Firebolt. You no longer know Firebolt. And you instead you have where's this called? Firecaster. So basically there's a little turret thingy, like a little mounted missile thrower on the side of your glasses that you can aim with your eyes and trigger by either, I don't know, doing a blink or something. So the gnome is going to signal you to join him here.
Okay, I'm coming down.
Very well. Let's see if we were successful, apprentice. Fire away!
He aims at the dummy. So target him and use your new cantrip, Firecaster.
My new cantrip, Firecaster. Okay, so she looks at it. She kind of squints. I can't like that. Yeah, she like touches the turret very gently, and attack.
Do you target?
I didn't target. I'll do it again.
Do it again, please. Look at
Okay.
this. Paris has a damaging cantrip. Finally.
Finally.
No.
What the missile?
Alright, wonderful.
Paris like blows back a couple steps like it was a shotgun, you know, and she's like, "Whoa!"
All right. Well, I think that's as much about I can teach you, but since you took a hold of these, and I don't need them anymore because they already proved my concept. You can have them.
Paris takes them reverently and like she doesn't even bring up money because she's afraid if she reminds him she'll have to pay for them. She knows she can't afford it, and she's just like, and I hope that you create some fail safes in your security and provide the password to the guards. And next time something like this happens, maybe people will be of aid without risking their lives.
All right, all right. Even the old ones can learn.
I go up to him and I say, "So, Doctor, what do you plan to do from now on?"
I will answer just one second, one last thing. In your Daedalic mark now you have Arcane Craft, which you have to learn over a long rest. Paris, that means that all of you can now level up, finally. You also have another ability that he has just provided you with, which is the ability to create an infusion, specifically the boots of Winding Path. So you can make any boots have this infusion.
Oh my gosh.
The
So I could
infusion
get-
you can read what it does, but it allows you to teleport back to a place you've already been in a turn.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna
Does that
slowly
have a,
put
does
that
that
on.
have a limit on distance?
It says it on the description of the boots. There, she put it on the chat.
I'm gonna slowly over the next few long
okay.
rests put this on everyone's boots.
Oh, you can only put it on
I
one.
think you can put it on one
Oh.
item, not on everyone.
Well, then it's going on mine.
So, he answers to Egon finally.
Well, I'm afraid I already did my task. I haven't proven that time magic can be manipulated through mechanisms of the arcane, and as such, I guess it's my time for me to go back to Elixir and reap my reward. And prove all those scoffing scholars wrong. I can just taste it. Ah, nom, nom, nom.
Oh,
I,
do you have any notes
I
or
wrote-
anything you can leave for Dr. Paris over here to learn while you're away? She's very new to the craft. Hint, hint,
Well,
artificer book.
I guess I can give her something. Let me see what I got over here. This is what started me off this path. What gave me hope to find my daughter back. But I guess I was foolish to believe it. Still, I have made a real discovery. Now it is your turn to give it a crack.
That's
Paris,
awesome. Holy shit.
amazing. Paris quickly flips through it and she knows what she's looking for. She's looking for a schematic of the telescope she saw in Tifford's place. Does she find it?
Oh, you mean on the book?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have it over there. They keep the signs very tightly and secured.
As she would expect. And so then her final thing to him would be like, she's like, this is fantastic. I have recently become a fan of your work. And she goes, you built a telescope once. She was like, many years ago, one to look for star seekers or star seekers.
Star Seekers. I don't know what that is. No, I did make a telescope, but it was to look at the skies, to look at the stars. It was for astrology.
And okay, Paris, she realizes, okay, she goes, you made just a normal telescope to look for the stars? She was like, did you enchant it for anything, for any special reasons?
No, it was. I didn't make it for myself. I remember that there was this man who was really obsessed with the stars, and he came looking out for me in Elixir many years ago. Said that he really needed to have the utmost resolution of image when staring at the night sky. I don't know why he was obsessed with the damn things, but I made it for him. Best ever made.
Yeah, Paris definitely would probably at that point give him a little smile and be like, of course, it was made by you, Doctor.
Does he have any subclasses or anything? Or
He
is,
doesn't have a
is
subclass now.
oh, I meant the guy. Does he have any subclasses?
Oh, that I can teach you? Yes, but I'm going to leave. So unless you
No.
ask him to share his knowledge with the money.
Oh god, I'm broke. I'm very apologetic.
the money he owes us because we almost died.
That is a good point. You may say that.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead, actually, you got that. I'll give you advantage.
First, I rolled a 27 in enchanting before, so
Oh, I didn't see it. My bad.
eventually-
I'll answer to that as soon as possible. What was it that you were going to say now?
But then I was like, sir, I apologize to impose. However, I'm very grateful that you're teaching to my comrade in arms here, Dr. Paris, the ropes, but there is still a little matter. As a small child, and we all almost died in order to save you out of the goodness of our heart. Perhaps you could indulge in your teaching as an extra compensation and remain for a while before going to boast of your discovery. After all, you have mastered the knowledge of time, and
Yeah, and
you
then
can
after
spare
he
some
said
time to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after as he said that, to give him advantage, I'll be like, or you could always just compensate us in gold. And that's to give him advantage on his roll, not to like try to get gold from it.
Yeah.
If you get that.
Paris totally and like would give advantage too because she would close her book in that moment and be like, actually, yes, these are separate situations. I thank you for your information, but we must still talk about this. This is serious breach of Elixian security.
More importantly, a child almost died. I understand that you are not fond of children dying. So
blow, do it.
I guess you're right. Also, what is Rouge? Oh, right, I remember. Oh, well, I didn't see Tavish leaving, so Tavish, I'm gonna do a little... I'm gonna do like 2 interruptions here for 2 different things. Music, chill. I gotta
I'm still a noble, so yeah.
So, you, Mr. Gothurian, as you were looking at the machines within the core of this very intricate moving home, as he called it, um, you didn't actually see rooms exposed. The mechanisms are clean and very well made. This whole kerfuffle with mechanisms breaking was probably subterfuge from somebody else. But you did, however, get an idea. You saw an arm, the mechanical arm, with springs, pistons, and almost like mechanical muscles that was able to contract and spin in ways that a normal arm could never. To pick up parts of these moving home and place them around, replace them, and shift them around, so that the home can have these infinite purposes that it has. And it gave you an idea that perhaps if Paris were to increase her ability as an engineer, and together with your ability as an enchanter, you guys could perhaps create an enchanting table together with an engineering that moves the what is it called, the needle on its own, so that it can replicate enchantments quicker, essentially making an even better enchanting table.
Oh,
Sounds
basically
awesome.
boost my tools.
I think we have every crafting thing now. Like,
Now, what is it that you guys said that? How much did you roll for the persuasion? I'm gonna deal with that last. Tavish, you however left. You didn't actually realize that you did. So when you cross here on the corner, you would have found the two little girls talking to each other.
Okay.
You see how Valerie is like crouching and she aims behind her head. What is that comes out of your head? Is that some sort of like hairpin or something like that to decorate? And the little girl aims at it. No, this is my brain. I'm a golem. I'm not a kid. Well, I think we've become a kid lately, but I'm not originally a kid. I don't know. It's my brain. Yeah, I'm stone slates with information carved into them that rewrites itself as I learn things. So like the thing inside your head, but it's exposed.
As a,
My father found it in some ruins, and it was much better than any golems. That's why I'm so smart, and I can talk good.
Oh,
as
like, oh,
as I'm leaving, I place a top hat from my costume kit on top of the little tiny girl.
Thank you. This looks pretty.
And then I
Sorry,
pat
I forgot to roll.
Valerie on top of her head.
Where are you going, Tavish?
Well, they were talking to some shopkeeper, and I'm interested in what he has to offer.
Okay, we'll join you soon. Don't get in trouble now.
Yeah,
Not without me, that is.
Aha.
All right. And then, as we wrap up the conversation with Dr. Crowlin, you roll a 16 persuasion. Is that the best you can do? Oh, how mighty have fallen. What do you mean you don't roll 30 every round?
Don't make me respect a bard. Don't make me punish
Well,
you
I want to do it.
again.
By the way, I'm being completely honest. He will do it immediately. Like, no questions asked.
So, with a 16, he says, well, I think I've offered you quite a lot of knowledge here, and I know that I'm in debt. You might be pushing it a little. Still, I do think I owe you a couple more things. First, I guess retribution for the pains caused by my machines, and also for children endangered in the workforce, I guess. So yeah, here's a little something. And I'm gonna trade with Diana.
Okay.
Gonna put in there.
To squeeze the Zelixian on our Valorian territory, just to squeeze them dry.
Oh, it's the way. I mean, the thing is he messed up. I believe in all his security measures completely. If it wasn't for the fact that he was, he
Wait,
was
so
having.
not give us knowledge. No, I wanted her to get an artificer subclass.
And he's going to say, you could also ask my friend Pistola outside. Although he won't admit it that he's my friend, but he is. He's a good lad. He could teach you more. He's staying. He's found his niche. His niche here in the Valori. So maybe he can teach you more.
There's also a couple of other individuals around, but I don't recommend you deal with them. They're always at odds. They've been pissed off for years. And, well, they might offer you things if you screw with the other, but I wouldn't fear the wrath of either man. There's Lord Viscar, and, Lord Viscar, the Harangon ambassador from Elixia. He's the reason we're all here, to be honest. He is the one that made possible for us to get an outpost, but he then turned greedy. He done gone and changed the what's it called, the deeds, and now half of this place is his. Called himself a lord and everything. Anyway, but that is the other one. A second.
Yo, can I get a heal, by the way, Paris?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Welcome.
And he says, and then there's the other
Wait,
one.
I'm not getting anything. Oh, well,
I mean, I was literally on 0 gold. Come on.
He says, then there's the other one.
Oh,
What is his
see.
name? Ah, there he is. Captain Expert. He pilots that blimp outside. I always found him to be more agreeable. But he's a very awake kind of person, you know. You turn your back and you show weakness, and he will exploit it. But he tends to be a firm kind of guy.
Paris
Could
is
you
like,
write us a letter of introduction to well, both of them, but mostly the blimp driver?
What's that for, Tavish?
For your own spending money, I have a good amount of surplus.
I'll send him an elixir mail. I'm sure he'll pick it up soon.
and Paris says,
I mean, I know it will be much more convenient for us as a letter of introduction.
Paris looks at you and goes, Elixian messages are definitely the appropriate way to go. No, she doesn't mind as well. They're instant, bro. He can read it.
Yep.
Okay,
there
that's
you go.
convenient. That's convenient.
Right.
That's
he
what Paris
said-
said when he said. She's like, most convenient of you.
I sent a
Yeah,
message to both. Send a message to both. Viscar, as always, he will only see you in his own domain. See, that's quotation marks with his hands. Well, Expert. Well, he just arrived, so he says he's going to be at the hotel, resting, drinking something, eating with his crew. Up to you which one you go for. Well, I assure you, whatever you do, the other one will not like.
Oh, I was personally going to go do some herbalism in Lord Viscar's area with his permission, if I could get it.
You must not like the lack of holes in your chest.
Oh, well,
I've heard tales
people-
that Lord Viscar is quite territorial over his resources. In fact, I believe he's not allowing anyone to take any resources from this land he's provided. Is that true?
Oh,
And
I
they
assume-
called me a madman.
I was
He's
like, Paris agrees.
And they
Oh,
called
well.
me a madman. He's obsessed with this black stuff. Blackstone. That's what he called it. We don't use that stuff in Elixir. It's too smelly and produces so much smoke. It's also very volatile. But he seems to find a lot of useful possibilities out of it. Instead of using electricity or steam like a normal sane person, he wants to use the stuff to propel vehicles and create weaponry. Quite a madman.
He's trying to use coal in a world of electricity and steam.
I look at this man and I have this blank visage. Like, you literally spent half an hour yoinking back and forth in time. It's like, and this other person is a man. So it's like, I look at it and I just nod. It's like, okay, Elixians are like this. Okay. There's a
All right,
reason
well,
why. There's a reason why Rivalorian is bad. Rivalry is bad.
See, I was about to say,
We will say.
them nodding with you, but for exactly the opposite reason. She's just like, oh, that makes absolute
By the way,
sense.
can you type out the name of the blimp rider, dude? Because you never
Yeah,
typed it in chat.
I'll type the names. So this is Expert Captain.
I
Expert.
just nod, not saying anything, just nods. Like, yeah, sure. He's a
I think that
madman.
you're like in agreement with her that Elixia is the best, and she's just like she's nodding very enthusiastically, like yes. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, a bit crazy, but the only thing she's upset with is that without resources, he is limiting the amount of intellectual knowledge people in this outpost can receive, and is he doing that on purpose? Or does he just want his black stuff? Because Haringals, I think that's what they're like.
Well, it's
Before
it's
before he
somewhat
leaves, I
rare.
would ask him.
Yeah. What was that?
I'm gonna ask him really quickly. Do you think Captain Expert would mind if I had that quick meeting to try to do some herbalism in this guy's territory?
Oh no,
I'm trying.
he might even pay you for stealing from the guy. I told you
Oh,
they hate each other.
that works.
Mhm. I'm surprised he hasn't bombed the thing.
Also, Dr. Paris, can I get a quick heal, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
She's going to
Okay.
use her heal word, power word heal. Can I use that outside of combat?
Yes.
Awesome.
I will say it is a bonus action, so it is more useful in combat if you want to save it.
Save
Alright,
it? Like
you
if I
will.
use it now, I can't later? Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
go
because it's
outside.
a spell slot. You'll have to long rest to get those back.
We are at the Elixir outpost. Go.
Basically, how spell slots work is you get them. You have 2 of them right now, and you get them all back whenever you do a long rest. Oh, that's 10, I believe, or no, that's 9 because you added the thing. So that would put me at 27 HP. That is more than enough. Thank you.
Is there an eye in this map?
What?
By the way?
What is it?
Yes,
Plus one?
it is over. Is that the carriage? I just.
Ah,
mentioned.
the thing, the dock thing. Okay.
Yes.
Where are we? Don't see us.
I have to do Tavish first. Because you guys were in sight for a while.
Because I see the eye of the beholder, where the
Um,
truth lies.
So, Valerie, like, basically follows you around, giggling.
All right, lad. Don't wander too far. We're just here on a bit of a shopping.
Shopping. Well, I don't have any money.
Aye, well, I do.
Oh, look at you.
Rich boy.
Hello, dwarf boy.
Hello, Mr. Fine Bearded Fellow.
What are we up here? Sorry. Alright. Alright,
I
What
saw
can I
you.
help you with?
I saw
Welcome
you.
back to Mr.
Huh?
Pistola's, Mr. Pistola's garage. What can I help you with?
I saw you trading with my friends. I was wondering what sort of deals and stuff you offer.
Is like chewing on his pipe and like, well, the best I can do is any upgrades for weaponry and armory. So I am an expert blacksmith. I also deal in bionic parts. So either I can either upgrade your robots and golems you may have around, or I can upgrade yourself. If you know what I mean. He begins to make his own wrist spin at really high velocity, making all this sound.
Well, I do seem to be lacking in something, if you catch my drift.
What I see here is just a vast cavity of opportunity, my friend.
I lift up my
He looks
my eye
at it from
patch.
up close. Yes. This is weird. Skin shouldn't scar this way. It looks like stone. What is this? What do you do to your eye, friend?
it was a big mishap.
Valerie's like covering one eye while he looks at you and says, "Oh, you don't mush up."
Yeah, you're able to do anything with your bionics and about this?
Well, depends on what you wanted to get here. Let me see what I got for eyes.
Just some simple eyesight will do. Nothing too
Oh,
fancy.
I'm afraid that's specifically the hardest thing to do with an eye.
What can I show him? I show him 7 gold. I'm like, what can you do for 7 gold?
Oh, I mean, he gets like this greedy look in his face, and he says, "Well, if I count with finding the parts, modifying them to be your size, that's just the first step. Then I have to do the installation, and then force Destiny to see if he has any problems.
the usual stuff. And if you want it polished and decorated, that's it's gonna cost you something extra,
Nothing that fancy.
All
I
this
see.
one you can just have someone replace the eye later that you know of.
He says, I can get you something useful. What do you think? You're looking just for to be able to see again, which I don't really think I can achieve, but I can perhaps enhance the vision of your other eye.
I
Or are you perhaps looking for something offensive?
I need that perception. As in, I'm
Yeah,
lacking in
that I can provide, perhaps. Yeah.
well, that works, I suppose. Just anything
Okay,
to get
great.
rid of this eye patch that I have.
Well, unless you're carrying about an opal of the exact same size of your eyeball, I'm afraid I'm going to be charging you a hefty sum of 5 gold coins.
Alright, that'll do then. And then I'll give him 5 gold points.
Oh
You
my!
didn't try to haggle?
It's almost like that's exactly what you had. How lucky of you. Alright.
Yeah, I would have tried to haggle. Like you have high charisma
Instead-
as well.
I'm still working on your friend's sword, so how about you come at night and we'll work overnight as you rest.
Alright, that sounds good.
Good. Go back to work. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, by the way,
Davish, do you
Miss...
really want to put stuff in your eye? I mean, I think your hole looks really good.
I don't like it myself. It's quite jarring. Most people
You know,
don't.
you should love yourself.
I agree.
True.
I agree, but I do want to see with both eyes, like yourself. I mean, try covering one of your eyes and see if you can walk around perfectly.
She's like, that's fine.
If Paris was there, she'd be like, don't
After a while, she's like,
oh,
this would get really annoying after a while.
Right, that's what I have to go through every day.
I'm sorry.
Right, that's
She learns empathy.
It's
Teach
what
her
it is.
empathy. Let's go.
I'm gonna go look for an opal, so you don't have to pay as much.
But
Not even I know what
don't let her
the
go up alone. Tavish, go save her.
Mister, do you have an apple?
And in the meantime, you guys say goodbye to Dr. Crowland and you exit his deadly workshop.
on the way out, can I do a quick history or insight check on Minerva's head?
You actually don't see Minerva anywhere.
I don't. Okay, no worries. Because she's seen so much Nintech lately. I'm sure that would have, if she saw her, it would have jumped out. Okay, perfect.
I mean, she saw her earlier. So.
But she didn't do the check then. But I do wish I had. No problem. Maybe I will see her again.
I guess the mage feeling is gone here.
Is it 9 yet, Val?
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot. Yes, it
9.
would be 9.
Well, I say we take a long rest. I don't know about you guys. We'll go back to the cart.
No,
Do a long rest.
It's 9 a.m.
Just to level up.
No, we can go talk to that blimp dude. Because if we're just gonna finish Elixir in like a day, then we can just go to Pablo.
It's 9 p.m. somewhere.
It's 9 p.m. somewhere. Well,
It is 9.
let's see. First, we're gonna do Aegon because he's been waiting on this for a while. As you approach the automaton, the golem, he says,
Welcome. Lord Biscar has been waiting your visit.
Okay, thank you. Do I have permission to go on his land then?
Yes.
Okay, then I won't get. There we
"Oh,
go.
there you go." I thought you couldn't go through. my
And then
bad.
you immediately get incinerated.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's why I had to ask her.
It's just a
permission.
troll.
All right, the deafening sound of the nearby machines. What makes you wonder why the hell is this hang-on here resting?
Can I look at the shiny behind him too?
Well, you can look at it. Perception.
Yep, that is the plan.
But you can also blow up and try to
By
take
looking
it.
at it?
You know?
No, I'm looking at it. I'm not taking it with
You
him right
approach,
there.
You see that this hang-on seems to be asleep. He has a monocle and a set of very high-tech goggles on top of his head, and he's leaning on something small, a mixture between wood and metal that you do not recognize at all. You look, and you see there's something behind him on his wooden seat. You can't like tell what it is. You try to like tilt yourself with your whole body to the left a little bit, and then his arm slowly lifts up, and he points at you with this strange thing on his hand. It seems to have like a cylinder on the center that is pointed directly at you, and he clicks.
Hello? No, can I like cough and like say hello? Good morning?
And he opens his eyes and he says, "You're gonna look at my stuff. You better be ready to eat lead."
Oh, I was just curious. You were asleep, so I
Ah,
I was considering waking you.
I'm jesting, friend. Don't you worry. And he spins the thing around. You still do not know what it is. And he puts it on a little holster that he has on his waist. He gets up
Oh, it was gone.
and
Okay.
puts a little hole. All right. Crowley sent me a message, and you already visited earlier. You must have something important that you're looking for here. But whatever it
Well-
is, it's probably mine. You best be ready to make a good offer.
Well, you don't seem to be interested in the plants here.
Plants. You've come for the plants?
Yes?
Oh.
I'm a herbalist.
I guess I can come up with a deal for them. I'm Lord Visker Bit, by the way. I'm the ambassador from Elysium. And
And I am Sir Aegon Payne.
Mine.
Okay, I was gonna introduce myself, but okay.
No, continue.
And I am Sir Aegon Payne from Duello. And
Duello.
also a journeyman here in Revelori.
He shudders. Hello, huh? Yeah, I met a couple of your kin. Well. It seems that you got a strong arm, but you are unarmed. Why is that so?
That blacksmith over there is currently upgrading it for me.
Oh, you got pistol making the works, huh? Well, you do look like you might know your stuff. In terms of combat, at the very least. If you're from Duelo, that makes that twice as an assurance. You see, I find myself in a pickle, and I would very like to have some help in the matter. And you also seem to be interested in the exceptionally unique flora of my lands.
I wouldn't exactly call it exceptionally unique. But keep going.
I see. You want to drive a bargain, huh? I see I'm not dealing with a fool. Well, good. I hate dealing with fools. They waste my time. He walks over the edge here.
I will slowly go to the wall because I'm afraid this guy is going to be filled with holes from this contraption. So just stay here and check if he dies.
You know, this is out of lore. I see this guy next to the ledge, and I want to yell Sparta so loud.
You're Sparta? Jesus.
Sparta! And just kick him down.
Turns to you and he says,
I don't say that at all. That's out of lore.
if I can give you any of my time, how about you look over the horizon here and you tell me what you see?
Sure.
And
I
he
go here.
pushes you.
I do prepare to be pushed, but I do look down. I also look down.
As you're close to Outward Mountain, you're in a pretty high place of this part of the continent. So you can basically see the entire thing, the entirety of what is called West Orv, or West to the Orv, that divides the Bulgarian continent in two. As you see from here, from really far away, you see its mountain, you see its connector river, you see Ratamor in the distance, and you can even spot the fin of the Sharktooth Cliffs on the very edge. What do you answer?
Well, I see opportunity. That's it. I see opportunities. That's it.
That's right. You've got the foresight, that's for sure. But I'm afraid this opportunity is overtaken, my friend. Elixia, we've been holed up in our holes thinking that the world had nothing to offer for far too long. But now that I have traveled, I've seen that opportunity that you speak of. And as such, this will soon be all mine. But I can't do it alone. Turns to you. I'm starting a company. And I need adequately skilled fellers to join it. You see, for one to own land here in Revelori, there's actually quite a bit of requirements that one has to meet. Surprisingly, these savages haven't got any laws, but they do.
One of them is to, well, be your lord. Of course, as an ambassador, they allowed me to purchase this minuscule portion. And even then, when I was able to choose, I saw that they were being so foolish for letting me. We sit up above one of the biggest, what's the word, accumulations of a very precious material that will empower
Deposit.
me. Deposit, thank you. One of the largest deposits that I've ever seen of a very precious material that will propel me very literally towards lordom. But there can only be a certain number of lords and Revelori, something to do with a stupid curse or something. I tried to learn about it, didn't care. Thought it was all folk tales, but there seems to be some truth about it. So here it's my part of the deal. I am not a Revelorian, and as such I do not answer to their pitiful laws. I do not respect their rights, and they are barely kids to me. As such, I would provide you with a tool, and you would employ it. What do you say?
Well, what sort of tool is this? And what do you want me to do with it?
Something like this. And he spins his strange wooden contraption once again in his hand. But, whilst this portable version is meant to carry out a small explosive charge directly to my foes, which will, as you might be inclined to understand, and even with your very limited technical mind, make them go dead. The version that I would be providing you, you would have to actually deliver physically to the target. And then its function would be automatically carried out. The function of going boom.
I see. And who would you want me to even target?
I don't care. As long as a
Oh.
lord is dispatched and out of the list, I would be able to make my claim.
Well, I happen to have a grudge with a certain lord. However, I would
My.
I would require more out of this deal, however, as this lord is very powerful, and I do not believe.
That is correct. And as a lord, I would be able to provide you with so much to gain, my friend. We would have a proper contract to fulfill this alliance. But of course, I am not going to just hire anyone that I meet on the street. You see, you might take me for a fool, but I'm not. I know who you are. You're like me. You're marked. And he pokes at you, at your knee, because it's really, really short.
I mean,
and
you
he
can
pokes.
just look at my hand, because that's where the mark is. That would have been cool.
Well, he cannot reach. So he pokes at your knee and he says, "You are marked like me, and my destiny is to rule. I assure you, and I shall do it with black stains on my brow. If it's
From
what it
the
takes.
Blackstone.
Yes, indeed."
Is he gonna continue, or is it just gonna
Yeah.
be an awkward spell?
It says, "I want you to bring me a certain amount of people that could be useful for a certain amount of tasks. If you are to give me proof that this group could carry out the series of tasks that I would provide you, then I shall establish a contract with you. I assure you it will be most beneficial to you." And he pulls out his very soft, cotton-like hand from behind his back. "What do you say, Sir Campain of Duello? Will you side with the strongest side of the war before it even starts?"
Before that, I do want to ask you guys what you guys think. Because low key, we could just use this to take down the fucking Lord of Downey Orbis, the green lace fucker.
There is just one thing I want to remember. We've been told to bring Green Lace alive.
We would get persecuted if he died, and he would probably be stripped of his lordship if we did bring him alive.
Lord Loskar literally said to bring him alive. That's what I'm saying.
No,
think that's
I
what
know.
was like,
But what
yeah,
I'm
just-
saying is that either way, he wouldn't be a lord anymore. If we kill him, well, he's dead, and we wouldn't be persecuted, as Lord Loskard said. Second of all, if we did bring him in alive, he would be stripped of his lordship, I presume.
We don't know, but
Oh, that is true.
You could ask Thingy and say, does he need to die? You just need him to be stripped. You could ask him for
Yeah, for
Okay.
clarification.
for that's the
I'll
word,
I'll
clarify.
I'll do. Okay, I can do something then.
And that
Well,
could
Lord
help.
Iskar, I would require some level of clarification. Uh, would you mind if they were simply stripped of their lordship, or do they have to die? 'Cause I do not think it matters for your purposes.
Of course. Once again, your stupid ethical code gets in the way. Ah, Duelorians. So impractical. But useful nonetheless, so I shall acquiesce. Yes, I guess for him to lose the title would be just as advantageous. But I would be most pleased if, in one way or another, I don't care if it's to take his life or to perhaps gain access to his castle, you were to make use of my contraption. You see, I'm a lord, but I'm an Elixian at heart, and to know that my machine works, to test it for future conflict would be most useful. So for as long as you manage to get him out of the list of lords, and you make use of my contraption in one way or another that I can later on test, I would be pleased.
Well, I will have to discuss this with my own traveling group, as you know, most journeymen do not travel alone, and I would not be able to take this undertaking alone. But I shall return to you with my acceptance if I do accept along with my group.
Very well. I see you're not as sharp with your tongue as with your blade. Best of luck, Sir Campain. Do not betray me. I have guns.
You have what? I have no idea what that is.
I know.
Okay, well, I now go on. Oh, but before I leave, I would also say, would you mind if I took those plants anyways?
Yeah, I was messing with you. They're worthless to me.
Okay, that works. Wee! I roll harvesting 3 times now.
What did Tavish, Galthurian, and Paris do in the meantime? Nothing?
No, I mean,
Oh, I have to say something to the doctor. I have one idea that I know that I had
Oh
while
my
checking,
god.
while seeing the core of this house of the
Is that good?
laboratory.
I don't know. Okay.
she's like, speak freely.
I noticed that that particular arm that was able to manipulate object quite precisely. I do believe that if we put together your studies in contraptions and mine in enchanting, we could produce a superior grade of an enchanter table with a more precise arm that could ease the incision of runes or copy them more neatly.
Oh, Paris would definitely say, do you think that she's like, I know you have a great hand and a great memory. Do you think you got a good enough look that you could sketch me what you saw? She was like, I'd love to create something with more precision.
You have to make
Advancements
a
rounds.
blueprint.
Hmm?
You have to make a blueprint. Also, Paris, you haven't yet made a single blueprint, have you?
I have not.
Oh, well, it's up to you if you
But
ever want to
can I
use your
give
engineering to make a machine in the future.
can I
I
give
mean,
her
By the
an
way, Val,
advantage in case?
oh, by the way, I forgot to say, the book that he gave you is the only thing it really does is give you one level of engineering.
Amazing. She'll read that on our when she's next has an action available on a long rest for sure.
also, Val, really quickly, what do guns scale off of?
They're ranged weapons.
Would be able to modify them to scale off of like wisdom or whatever Paris has?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if
Okay.
there is any specific feature that would allow to change range weapon scaling with stat. If there is, then it works.
She could always like
Um,
magically modify them with like artificer.
I've
So
got
then
my
they're magical
You
guns.
can definitely turn a gun into the casting item for a spell.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was like thinking. Because if I do accept it, the gun would probably go to Paris. Because that's what I would think at least.
Well, I was going to say, Tavish, do you do anything?
Yeah, I was helping Valerie look for what is it, a pearl or something?
An opal.
An opal. I'm asking around if maybe somebody has an opal that I can buy off them.
I think that's an apple, right?
An opal? No, an opal
It's
is
a
a
gem.
stone.
No, because last time she did that, she gave an apple to the guy, and he gave her a discount, quote unquote discount.
Oh.
Oh, this is separate. This is from the engineer. He needed an opal for Tavish's eye.
Oh,
So she's
I
just
thought you
saying,
said eyeball.
no, no, opal. I definitely saw. I would have, even though we were speaking Galtharian, I clocked that Valerie just walked into a hotel without permission, and I'm not ready to lose any more respect in my outpost. And so I say once again, please remember to not touch anything at all without explicit permission. She looks at Tavish, she goes, I know that'll be hard for you, I'll accept that from you. She yells, Aegon probably can't hear. She actually sends, this is so important, she sends Kluke with a recording of her own voice to wherever Aegon is harvesting, and she's just like, when you come back, she's like, you are on your best behavior, sir.
I punch Cloak now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I will follow you, doctor, inside.
Paris like loves the
Does
group.
Cloak tell me where you guys went as well, so I can just join you guys immediately? So I could probably just do that now.
I was just like, I hope there's no more lasers.
Well, let me do the plans first. So this is probably
Cliffs.
cliffs, but there's no cliffs. I can do
There's a cliff right
mountains.
here. There's a cliff right here. There's a cliff
No,
right
no,
here.
there's no cliff plants. I guess I'm gonna do something like mountains or hills. Hills sounds good.
Okay, that works.
What are these black lines?
What did you roll?
21, 22, 18.
First one is a DC 20, so you beat it. Very well done.
Oh,
Um,
I think those are supposed to be that blimp. See how they look the same as the blimp?
What thing looks the same as the blimp?
These black lines have the same lines as this blimp has.
This is a mistake. When I made the map, I was making the blimp on the side, and it seems I merged those lines of the blimp with the background of the map, and now that's there forever because I can't fucking remember. Is what it is. I should just put a fucking cloud or something on top.
That's actually, I guess.
What was I doing? 1d4. No, 1d2.
I mean,
20,000.
Okay, you get one idle claw. Let's see. I need to go here.
I get plants. Let's go.
So
These are
right.
new plants.
It's our new plan.
I have no idea what any plants do in the first place. Woohoo.
I'm gonna make you. Oh, it's the same one again. Let's do another 1d2 because you beat the DC. But on the third one, you didn't. So it's 2 idle claws. Alright, you find
Wait.
these very strange.
Did I find
long-lived-
3 places of idle clubs?
Yes.
What? How did I roll the same thing for 3 times? That's funny.
Sorry, what was that now?
How did I roll the same thing 3 times? Sorry, I'm
You mean? Oh, I see. You mean on the what plants you get?
yeah.
Oh well, it is. It is. Some
It is
places
what it
have
is.
a lot more different plants than others. So I think you got
That's
2
fair.
idle claws. So extremely long-lived and slowly growing creeper vine. They have long-lasting flowers. Roll
Can I
herbalism
try
once more.
Oh, can I try one more time on the one that I missed? I'll just stay there and try again. 30 minutes later.
10 minutes. That's fine. We can
Yeah.
accept that. You'll be away for a while, but roll heroism once more, but not for that. Oh, never mind. So I don't give you the effects nor the other
no,
information
what?
you can get.
No. But it's okay. When I get the last one, I'll try again.
You realize that the way the flower shimmers, it reminds you a lot of how Dr. Crowland shimmered when he was up there above his house. And this hints at perhaps this flower experiences time at a different rate than the rest of the world.
That's why
Maybe
it's
Dr.
idle.
Maybe Dr. Crowland will reuse them for his experiments.
Oh, well, very good to have. I shall await
So,
30 minutes over here at this one.
Sure.
This is the one I missed technically because I went this one, this one, this one. So I'll just wait here.
That's fine. Here, I'll give you two of them beside you. You can pick them up. And we go to the next map in the meantime. Which I have prepared. Campaign 3. How you guys doing? You guys feeling good? Tavish is being
Yes.
very quiet.
I'm just sleepy. And your life.
Are you sleeping?
Yeah.
You guys need to fucking take care of your sleep cycles, boys. It's very unhealthy. So,
Oh my god, these are 5 gold each.
very expensive.
Yeah. I'll
Enter the
definitely
mine.
Is it the new 5 gold or the old 5 gold?
a new 5 gold. They're old
Oh.
50 gold.
Back to my days, plants were very cheap. I would like a revision for Sunday, thank you.
I mean, they are divided by 10, though.
Yeah, that's
So it's
that,
5.
that-
So it's 5 silvers, not 5.
No. It's 50
no, it is
gold.
5.
So it's actually 5 gold.
Mhm. Yeah, see, back to my days, they were cheaper. So I would like an increase of value of my stash of herbs.
No.
Old module.
Not that you've ever tried to
So-
sell them.
No,
No, I'm
because
probably
I'm
not
using
selling
all
one.
of them. Also, I still have a recipe about that I have to hear from,
Is this Sunday we're talking about?
There is still a recipe I sent to a certain someone I was waiting to have a feedback about, but
Oh, wait, what? Is
But yeah,
this
since
in
I'm not
in a-
here, can you guys
a
talk to the
custom
Blink
kit, or what
dude?
is this?
Can we what?
Sorry?
Since I'm not here, can you?
Oh, wait, I think I know what you mean. Fuck, my bad. I completely forgot.
Yes. So
It's fine.
essentially, can you guys talk to Captain Expert, the Blink captain who is waiting in the thing, and then get a ticket to Travelor, possibly? Because I don't think we're gonna stay here that long.
We go right away. How long does it take to go to
I
Bravalo?
thought that we were long resting and then doing the trial and then going there.
We'll see.
No,
But
because
how long?
we assumed that
How long does it?
we assumed it would take an entire day to get to Elixia, then an entire 2 days there, and then like it would not. We wouldn't have much time, but we've spent like a day and we've done all this. It's still like the morning too.
It's 10 a.m. How long does it take to get to with the blimp to get to Bravalo?
Well, you do not know.
You can ask the captain.
Basically, today
Yeah.
didn't count, right? It was basically after tomorrow, 5 days that you guys had.
Yeah.
Oh no, it did. You long rested, didn't you?
Oh wait, no. Yesterday we long rested. Yesterday didn't count. Today counts.
Yeah. So today's the first day out of the 5 that you have until the
Yeah.
trial starts
Yeah.
for ship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do I have that in my notes? Because I should. 5 days to shave trial. I should say what days. So sorry. Can you guys tell me what day it is today in the game?
Thursday.
It is campaign 3. It is the 15th of March.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be, I believe, Monday or Tuesday. I believe it would be Tuesday. Would it be Tuesday? I don't know. Confusion.
If it was Monday, her dresses will be closed. That's the
Yeah, it
thing.
would be Tuesday because I just counted 5 from it. That's Tuesday.
Wait, where do you guys see the actual day of the week? How do you know that?
Oh, it is under 10 a.m. It just says it directly.
Wait, what?
I'll screenshot it.
Oh my god, it does. Look at that.
FSC.date.Thursday.
It also says March.
That's nice. But there's an actual calendar, by the way. But it just doesn't say the day of the week. Which is weird. Anyway.
It just
You
says
have, to,
FS.
se- you have to set up the day of the week because for now probably is the old one is FC date Sunday, FC day. If if you open the calendar and if you hover, it says FSC.day.Sunday. So there are the days there, but there is this FS push, so it seems covered, but they are there.
I'll try to see where to change that later. Oh, well, month settings, FSC, weekly, FC. There they are. Yeah, I found them. Okay, I'll fix them later. Thank you. I didn't know that. Let's make you guys big. Can you see the map?
It's everything gray, but
Oh wait, I didn't put you
Theater
in.
there you go. Now we see.
Let's make
I'm
y'all.
tiny.
Let's make y'all real big.
Oh, the small. We are small again.
What the hell? You guys are gonna say this every single fucking time.
Ah,
Yes.
he's a giant.
Why?
He's a gi-
Ah, I'm going to step on people now.
Ah, giant girl.
She can play with all of you like dolls.
Ah, giant woman.
It's a giant woman. Oh, it just reminded me of a really good show. All I wanna be. No.
Show your
All
token
I
out
wanna
with it.
do.
The Steven Universe.
See you turn into a giant woman.
It's a great show.
Oh my god! You guys gave me like a nostalgia blast.
Steven Universe, my gosh.
One of my first show. No, it's one of my favorite shows ever. Fucking love
I
that
don't
shit.
know what show
Mm.
is that.
It's. I mean, it seems to be for kids at first, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's not for kids.
What's the name?
Steven Universe.
Steven
Universe.
Universe. It's got
Okay.
it's got a real Cartoon
I
Network vibe, like a Toonami vibe from when I was
I was
young.
already too old.
Mm.
Alright, well, you enter the Lixian Hotel. Here
Ah.
it looks a lot more like a very stereotypical inn or tavern. The only difference is perhaps
I'm right at home.
there's machinery in the ceiling. There is like pipes to move the alcohol around and whatnot, and there's a lot more golemkin.
Mm.
There is even these waitresses that have been decorated with plates that look like big boobs, but they're still robots.
Ah,
And they deliver the drinks around. And is there anything else that I should mention? Yes, of course, the NPCs. Let me see. What are my boys? Elixion Outpost.
Isn't there a
hopefully no,
crew of people?
hopefully no demonkin.
As you guys enter and you get yourself a table, you see that there is people around. I guess it should be smaller because they're in the bag.
She has a knife.
It's out. It's going to kill us.
Nah,
I
it looks better
use
that way.
I use firebolt on her. She's threatening us.
I mock her.
Okay.
I mock her outfit.
Okay. D&D. No.
Out or is that her avatar?
Sorry, what was that?
Is her knife out or is that just her avatar?
This is the token. Don't worry.
Okay, good. Well, then I'm okay.
No, the knife is out. She's attempting her life.
Oh,
Run!
Knives out and the glass on you. Okay. those
Akon
movies
doesn't
are
have a
amazing.
weapon. He's using my battering ram.
Does this music work, by the way?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Very good. It's
You-
one of my favorite soundtracks in the whole wild universe. And I know how to play this song with fucking 4 instruments.
Oh.
Fucking love this music. God damn.
Well,
And why didn't you record these with your 4 instruments and use these pro record things?
Because I already put more than enough work for you fuckers.
You should play it as we play the game to make more live vibe.
Wait,
Alright,
so
Who's
Maybe
this
one.
guy that I would like to turn into my husband?
So,
That's I love your tokens.
what is the next one? Of course, the one and only, the real, the true, the
Najim?
uncopyable, the bestest boy to have ever been void in the history of the boys. If I can get him in the fucking right
Black
size,
Noir?
thank you very much. It is
Yes, I love that you are.
Captain Expert of the Goggle Boys. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, okay, bestest boy who ever lived. Yes.
It's a
He looks like a
ginormous
Buddha.
goblin.
100% agree.
Look at his ears, bro. Those are Baby Yoda ears.
Oh my gosh, I bet he can flap them.
He literally flies using them.
Oh, I was thinking Dumbo
Al, we're
style.
kidnapping him. We are kidnapping him.
More Pokemon? I hear more Pokemon.
Yes.
You
he's
have
now
also, you
our-
have also to take. You have to take also the guy next to him because
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll just take the
Any
whole
kind
pack.
of-
We'll take the whole pack.
I think there was somebody else in this crew.
Yeah.
Am I being correct?
Draw the hair. That's actually
random.
so good.
I mean, this is all AI.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
like,
you,
no,
you guys,
not.
I generate and I edit and I alter so that they fit your expectation and whatnot. I make multiple versions, but for NPCs, I tend to just pick up AI that looks good.
I so
Still,
see why AI is like the way to go now. That's rad.
So, what was I gonna say? Right. Well, as you guys come inside, they were already here, and well, I guess their appearance is the first thing that calls out to your attention. One of these robotic waitresses, like she goes rolling with her roller skate feet at you with a big tray in her hand, and she says,
What can I get you, sweetie?
So Ted, I love it. Does anyone speak?
well, what do you have to be chosen from? Do you have a sort of list of beverages and food?
Paris
Oh.
will totally put her hand up and then be like, I'll have one house red, thank you. And it's totally not like red wine. It's something else completely that fits the world. But that's how she calls it. She's like, I'll take one house
Alright.
red, please.
House red coming up. Do you want a bottle or just a cup?
She looks at her friends, looks at like her healed wounds, and goes, "We'll take the bottle."
All right. We've got some Elila if you want some as well.
Oh, what is that? But Paris does know that.
Elixir Tequila, Elila.
Oh my goodness, Alila, yes.
Oh.
Paris, she's like, we'll start off with one. She was like, 3 shots for the table, please.
All
Is that
right.
And some apple juice.
are
Oh,
You're
those
not here.
beverage? Are those
Uh,
beverages or what? What are you ordering, Doctor? May I inquire?
Paris kind of like sits down heavily and like slaps her bags and her books down. She goes, "Allow me to welcome you to my culture." And that's all she tells you about it.
Valerie screams out,
I want culture in a bottle.
And then Paris goes, she sighs and she goes, "And 1 bottle of your finest apple juice."
Ooh. I like apple juice.
Sorry,
Can I
Dave.
get some
Yeah.
milk? Can I get some milk with
Doctor-
that?
and you can tell that she's like imitating Tavish when he says like, "Can I get some ice with that?" or "Can I get some more alcohol with that?" or whatever. But she says milk instead. She's like, "Can I get some milk with that?"
Paris looks at her with a smile and goes, "We'll take that milk on the side."
Yes.
Doctor, are you ordering alcoholic beverages at 10 in the morning?
After the morning we've had, you may, she was like, "You may of course decide not to partake, but yes, I feel like this would be appropriate."
You're lucky she's not like snorting coke, like it's very common.
Val, you get her,
Cle-
okay?
Clearly, one of the founding father of Elixir was Edmund Freud. You know, Coke for everybody.
She's just thinking over everything that happened. She was like, when they came in,
And-
they saw a
And
man.
shock therapy. Coke and
But then-
shock therapy. He was clearly Elixir.
whatever to get the job done.
All right, so as you guys wait for your drinks, you see that the group in the other side of the bar, they pay you no mind and no attention whatsoever. They seem to be very tired, they have some bandages and some wounds that are still making the bandages staining red. But they seem like fearsome crew, especially the blue goblin, which by the way should be absolutely crazy to see to everybody except Paris, because blue goblins exist only in Elixir. And also the other one, this one over here, she's a gorgeous looking woman. She's very beautiful and she has some very intricate and well decorated clothes. She has like a lot of red and gold, and it all reminds you of history.
Oh.
Aegon
Paris
would be
told me
arriving
Sure.
right now.
She reminds us of
Would
history.
Aegon have arrived right now?
Aegon would be arriving by now. Boop, boop.
Oh, do I do my 2 herbalism checks now?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Do we have to roll history, Val? All of us?
You can if you want to.
Paris kind of wants to go with anthropology because she's looking for any cultural like indicators to know what
Does
society
a
this
15
is
win?
from. Would that be okay?
Oh, does a 15 and 23 do it?
In a second, oh, sorry, Paris, I did not hear that. Can you tell me and then roll it?
No problem. I was going to say she's actually going to go with anthropology. She's looking for any
Okay,
cultural
sounds good.
like, indicators of like what society she's from.
Absolutely. And you rolled twice because? Aegon?
The thing to like see what it means.
Ah, good. So which one is
Yeah.
it? The first one is to pick up the actual band?
Well, I don't want a meta game, but usually I would say 15 and then 23. But in this case, I would want to know what the plant is first.
So 23 is the one to know.
I think it's the opposite, but you can do it whichever way you want. I don't mind.
You decide, because I have no idea what you were doing.
Okay, because I wanted last time I failed to check the plants, so I wanted to do that one first and then the one to actually pick it up. Because if I pick it
Alright.
up, then I lose the chance to like inspect it.
Well, you will not get another plant, but you do get to know more about the plant itself. So, the idle claws. Let me see what I got on them. Idle claws.
They're closed and they don't move. Bye.
So, they're slightly fluorescent, turquoise colored. They seem to flower for years, even though they never seem to rot. Whenever they do, they also do it for years. They've been due to its very slow growth. It produces very few seeds, and they're very rare.
Oh
But-
yeah, I already had all of this information, by the way.
Oh, that's good. So, you have learned that it could possibly be used to affect one's perception of time, perhaps in a potion that would allow one to cheat the flow of time to go slower or way faster.
Mm.
What I'm hearing is that this is the what's it called in fucking Cyberpunk?
Like a potion of haste.
Mhm.
Okay. My bad.
So history. You guys roll. Well, no. First of all,
Lethargy after
oh yeah,
this.
history and anthropology. History. I don't see history from Tavish. Did he
Oh
not want
yes,
to
San Devistan. My bad. That's
do
what
it?
I was
That's
thinking.
the one.
No,
Tavish?
no, I rolled perception,
Perception.
To eavesdrop on them with my ear,
Ah.
not with my eye.
Oh well, you roll badly, sadly.
Yeah.
You know they are hearing, but they seem to know to keep to themselves, and they're not like very loud, and they don't make a lot of ruckus.
Okay. When I
Um,
come in, can I point out the blue goblin to Paris and be like, "Oh, is that a blue goblin? That seems very rare."
And Paris is going to roll history to see how much she can say about them.
Well, first, doesn't matter.
No.
I
I'll
still have
take.
to answer the other ones. So Galthurian 18. Together with Paris, you do like a little exchange of words about what you know about them. Whilst Paris goes over the basics that you've learned living beside them for a while. The blue goblins, they obviously were originally goblins, but at some point during the creation of the Republic of Elixir, which in which they had their hands on, they as basically a brutish workforce, as basically slaves, while they were still green. They called themselves the Worker Boys, as all the goblin tribes put boys at the end of their, their names.
Slow then.
And the Worker Boys were rewarded greatly whenever they finished creating the city of Elixir. Elixir as a republic, they made an effort, joining together the most genius of their people to try to relieve the goblins of their weak minds by changing them. And this did nothing on the first generation, but as the second was born and they appeared to be blue, it seemed to have its effect, creating the new blue boys or in the case of this guy, because he's not just a blue goblin, he's part of his own tribe. The Goggle Boys.
Okay, Paris explains the majority of this to you with Galtharian's help, but she probably does add something in like, we saved them. We saved them from their ignorance.
Okay, can I insight to see if this is the captain that they were talking about? Because they look like a ship crew.
But
knows? But
wasn't
the
wasn't
history,
my
rather,
wasn't
was for her
wasn't my
history.
history for about her?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was answering because she rolled the very last, the 16. But Galthurian, on the other hand, explains to you. Well, I don't know if you want to explain it, but you do remember it. So what you explain is Revelorians have one big problem in the world, which is the only thing that they really cannot deal with in a very efficient manner, and that is the sea. That's why they make a lot of. They depend a lot on Elixians, and that's why they have such good relationship with Elixians. Why does this dependency exist? Well, the Holy Order is the most numerous army in the world, and as such, they have influence in every country. But there is one country that exists mostly at sea, and that is the Prerogative Commonwealth. And the Prerogative Commonwealth cares very little for the laws of the chain. Although they've never been wildly accused or war been set forth to correct them in their in their ways of criminal activity. Still, Revelori suffers from their attacks constantly. As such, you specifically, you would have heard hundreds of stories of the cruelty of the as they're called, the Commonwealthers.
And
They do,
she's from
however,
there.
and she's from there, definitely. She has the golden decorations, this gypsy like. It reminds you of Kekka a little way, of the Wayfinders, where they have like lots of different pieces of cloth with different colors attached to their clothes. The biggest difference, however, is that they clearly have more equipment more suited for travel, for constant sailoring and whatnot.
Val, with
Yeah.
my 25 on her, can I also tell their history, but from like a supremely biased point of view, like as an Elixian, like because I don't consider what they do to Rivalori like a problem?
To you, the Commonwealth is like so minute. Like most of other countries are still to you basically tribes. Like the Republic considers the other countries just barbaric tribes. But these guys are more like a band of criminals, like the Green Laces, even though they're a whole ass country.
I just try and explain. They're pretty much all bandits, every one of them.
Now,
Um,
this is a broad statement, Doctor. I'm sorry. I know we have odds with the Commonwealth, but I don't believe the entirety of the country are only criminals.
And Paris look at you and let you know very sincerely say, that would mean a lot more if you'd met more of them.
there's also one thing to say that you both instantly remember and scares you a little bit, which is that the Commonwealth, with only a couple more non-public additions to that list, the Commonwealth are the singular country to publicly admit that they have slaves, that they steal and slave people.
Yeah. Paris is looking at you like, yeah, you still want to say that?
No, I'm not saying that there are none. I'm saying that it is mathematically impossible for all of them to be criminals.
Oh, and Paris totally agrees, and she says, "I'm saying this more from like a sociological point of view. For us, I don't see it as good or bad. It is merely who they are. Their culture is instilled in banditry. Most of them are taught in their family and in their home to behave in a way that is survival of the fittest. It's quite impressive, actually."
And with an
Well,
anthropology 25,
since-
you go through your notes to support your claim, let's say, and you find the following information. The Commonwealth, they are they're a country that lives by the sea. Their capital is entirely a port. It's just a big ass port that just goes over the water and covers part of the sea with platforms, massive platforms, where they put their buildings. But most of them almost always have a ship, like a place where they return to, and is their ship. And what else is there to say about them? Well, they were originally started by a very peculiar creature, a very peculiar being that is to this day still, quote unquote, their king. They don't have a king because they're not a country, but what he calls himself is the trade commander, Antiveros, trade commander Antiveros, and he is, as well as the most cunning of captains, a past fierce pirate that is now a politician. But he's also more famously known for an illithid.
The thief.
So
He
I'm
is
like,
a mind player.
I'm like listing off things where I'm just like, so they're taught from a young age to learn the art of stealth and pickpocketing. She's like, is survival of the fittest? They still enslave people. Oh, and you know, their leader's an illithid. And she's saying all of this very neutrally because she doesn't actually take it as either good or bad. It's just fact.
What do you say to that,
Doctor,
Arthurian?
I have a question for you then. Why is one in a tavern of the Elixir Outpost?
And then Paris will say, well, as you said, what I spoke is merely hyperbole to create effect when you're explaining a situation to people. I would not want them to undermine the society. But there are, of course, in rare instances, people who buck the trend, break the chain, so to speak. I would hope she is one of them.
Can I history check these guys to
Perhaps
see?
we should
are they-
inquire because this amalgama of people is quite odd to be found here.
Can have the drinks arrived yet, Val?
Oh yeah, sorry, I completely forgot about that. The waiters would have at some point already have arrived, carrying her tray. But before I answer to that, Aegon, what do you ask?
Can I history check them with the knowledge that Dr. Kronos gave me to see if they are the ship's crew or whatever, and then the
on.
doctor, the captain, sorry. Woohoo! Let's go. Fuck.
Amazing. Well, but they would have helped you. That's why we're rolling this, because they gave you that information. I'm gonna give you advantage for sure.
Oh, let's go.
Roll
I'm
a
still gonna
three.
roll low because I've been unlucky all day. But yeah,
No,
Wow.
I called
Those
it.
are
I
not
literally
cool.
called it.
It's like a 1 in
God
400 chance.
Okay, I'm gonna just say, oh, I don't think they're the captain, and then you guys can like do whatever.
So the tray arrives, and you, Tavish, are like, oh look, new additions to my list of recipes. And you see 2 new drinks that you've never seen, Tavish. Are you there, by the way?
Yeah,
Or do you fall asleep?
I'm here.
You see how the waitress puts down the bottle of wine. Valerie grabs it. You take it from Valerie. The waitress puts down the lila and like 3 little very tiny shots, and Valerie takes one of them, and you take it from her. And then finally the glass of milk and the juice appear, and she grabs them and she like puts them close to her chest, pouting.
So what I'm gonna do, and this is something that my dad did with me in real life, when I was little, because I was way too curious about alcohol, right? So I'm gonna dip. Well, first I'm gonna clean my finger with precipitation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm gonna.
That's best spell in the world.
I'm gonna dip my finger into the alcohol, and then I'm gonna rub a little bit in Valerie's like mouth to have her taste it.
No,
Okay.
you know how you do it in Italy, usually for kids that want to drink your wine. You give them a glass of water and put like 3 drops of wine
Ah.
in the water, so the water becomes like pinkish.
Super diluted.
So and it's absolutely no alcohol at all
It's funny
whatsoever.
because this is for such different reasons. Like in the West, they're doing it to like try and push you off it at least for a few years. Like you'll hate it so much that you won't
Yeah.
drink it. But like
No,
Europe,
the-
no, let's train the child. Let the child get ready. I think it's
No,
amazing.
this way basically is like, okay, you had your tries, nothing special. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
bother anymore.
Yes, it's nothing
All right,
special.
reverse psychology or whatever other way this might be. You're still going to roll performance and history, Mr. Tavish, but you have advantage because this is definitely your field.
Performance.
By the way, I can't believe you didn't ask the wizard to identify your
I
bottle
literally
tender.
told him during the session and he didn't do it.
Your what?
The bottle
Do
pendant
I have
he
it?
got.
Do I have advantage on the history portion or just the performance?
Well, you're really crit, but no, just it's on both because it's one check the whole thing.
Oh. Wait, so it's
It's
history.
what I call a teaching check.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank God you got a crit on the other one. All right. So you have taught what is her name? Fuck, Valerie. To
Be a drunk. Good job.
Tavish.
Well, what I was trying to tell her while I was doing it was just to tell her, look, you've been so curious about the taste and whatnot. Here's a little taste. When you're older, you can have a lot more like me. And then I pat my belly.
Oh my. Okay. Well, I wanted to ask which drink, because there's a big difference between the red of the house and the
Lalula.
lila.
The Lililua. That's the one.
The
That's
lila,
the
you give her
whiskey, bro.
fucking
That's the
tequila.
whiskey.
Oh my lord.
Or whatever.
I mean,
Well,
it's tiny drops in my finger.
Yeah, I know. But it's really something that can make you feel really itchy, really, like gives a strong burn.
Oh.
That's for sure. So as you put it on her lips, she's like, "What is this called?" And she aims like at the whole thing that you did.
And she what?
She like aims at her lips, at your finger. What is this called?
Oh, it's Lelula. Apparently, it's quite famous.
Alcoholism.
Alcoholism.
Does she try it? What's her reaction to it?
She gets ready. She's like shaking her hands. She closes her eyes and she runs her tongue across her lips. She tests the taste, and then you see her frown. It's like, that really burns. That burns. What is this?
We give her apple juice.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. She starts drinking the milk.
The milk.
I told her yes. It's typically better for adults, not really for children. But I saw you were curious, so yeah, I thought you'd want to try some.
So now she's dissuaded from drinking. That's good.
She stops drinking and she lets down the glass, the milky glass, really strongly onto the surface of the table, scaring the waitress. It's like, oh my! And she scurries away, and then she lets out like a lot of air, like ah. And she looks at you and she says with teary eyes, "More later."
What?
Yes, a lot later.
Oh, by the way, how often?
A few years.
All right.
Val,
So yeah, what is it again?
how often can we take short rests?
You can take basically at the moment one that has an effect on
It's-
you essentially.
It starts
Because
the
you only
warlock.
because you only because you only have one hate dice. Let's say.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to spam it. That way we could actually do activities in it. It's not about healing.
Yeah, they do consume time, so it's like an hour.
Yeah, instead of like
And
one
usually-
long rest, one activity, you know.
So usually, if you do them on a row, what I usually do is instead force you to do a time skip, where you skip the day. But if what you do is like you rush on them, like you do one in the morning, you do a little short rest after maybe some activities, and then you have a fight or something, you do another one, and you do this more than 3 times or exactly 3 times, then I usually just start rushing times because I want to
Yeah.
stop you from doing that.
That's fair.
You can try to do it whenever it feels very useful for you. Just try to exploit it as much as you can, and I will control you guys. So don't worry.
Okay, what do you guys feel like having a short rest right here and now?
What about a
Can do-
long
I will
rest?
roll an enchanting roll, so I'm fine with it.
Before
Yeah.
I talk to them, I'm keen for it. But what do you
I mean,
Yeah,
I suppose
I
a short
want
rest
us
would
to
be
talk
fine.
to them, but also a short rest real quick, and then whatever.
I can do a bit of performing here. A bit
Yeah,
of
sounds good. Okay,
entertaining.
well, if everybody's okay with it, do you want to purchase food and stay, or at least just food, to get the sanity buff later, or no?
I think food and
Uh,
stay in the carriage if you want to rest. Fine.
I'm going to get food and also drinking wine to have a buff later for my
Okay.
I ordered a bottle of
sanity.
I
wine for
also drink
a
wine.
raid.
We get food and wine.
So, lifestyle expenses. Where are they? Bum. So, rules. Helpers. Where are they? Rules. New rules. No. Lore. No. Where is it? Where did I put it? All lore? Helpers. There they are.
Tiny touch.
Okay.
Can I roll
so,
herbalism?
let us begin. First of all, who are you guys buying actual stay for the night?
Well, it's not night. It's a short
no,
rest from, right?
Shouldn't we leave?
Like,
Because we have things
I'm
to
asking
do.
if you plan to stay later on, basically.
Oh well, there's no point staying because we have our own cart. We
Okay,
can
that
stay
sounds
at.
good. So, you guys are just buying food for now?
Food and
Yeah,
drinks.
Food and drinks.
a
Okay.
good meal.
So, is there deprived in this group? No, right?
No,
No, there
No.
isn't.
nobody here's
Okay.
deprived.
So, for what is the word? For a civilian, which I think that is one.
Tavish, yes.
For the
There should-
civilian, your minimum to not lose sanity for consuming here is poor. Modest is +1, and more than that is just more sanity to get. I'm gonna put down the prices. I'm gonna put down the prices. Put it on Discord if you don't mind. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
Okay.
make a note because I always reference this in the wrong way. Let me see. Base prices. Delete. Yes. Boom. Boom. Done. There you go. So if you look at that, basically, Tavish is on modest, whilst normal people minimum they want comfortable.
We have to
Um,
divide by
Is
10,
that for an
right?
entire
Divided by
stay?
10, yes, of course. This is all divided by 10.
Is this for an entire stay?
No, yeah, you can also buy an entire stay. But if you're only consuming food, everything is halved.
Oh, okay.
So comfortable, we don't lose, but do we gain anything?
Yes, you get +1 sanity at the very end.
All right, I'll go comfortable then.
Okay.
That is 1 silver piece. So
So the
Paris is-
minimum for noble is modest. Am I correct?
The minimum is to gain anything is comfortable.
No. Okay.
Paris is gonna go with wealthy for her and Valerie, but kids get free, right?
oh, where do I
Kids
find
get
it, by the way? Because I closed it by
Right?
accident.
They say Chucky's.
Hey,
No,
wait,
where do
so
I
I,
find it? Oh,
I was like, do I have to pay an extra for Valerie too?
Yes,
Uh,
it's a perk.
Val,
I know
where
that
do I
you
find?
like, but this is a retrograde sort of thing. It is Elixir, however. Elixir might have something about kids and the fairness of their consumption.
And we'd
Sure.
share a room. Yes. I mean,
They'll pay half. They pay half.
All right, so I'll
Half
get
and
a
half.
wealthy meal for us both. So that's 2 silver from me and 1 silver for her, 3 silver in total.
You know,
Alright.
I get the wealthy for myself too because we almost died today to a giant laser.
Literally, thank you. That's what
So,
we're thinking. Valerie, like, Valerie's fine, but Paris isn't. Like,
Really
I
quickly,
need
Val,
to,
where
I
do I
need some
find
good
the
food.
note again? I kind of lost where everything was.
Sorry, what thing?
If I want to open the note, I can't find it in journal entries.
Oh, you have to
thank
ask me.
this
Uh,
quest.
To go over
Everyone's
it
going
again.
wealthy. I believe I'm going comfortable, right?
Yes,
Okay,
that's 1 silver from me.
Tavish, which one are you getting, Tavish? If you're drinking drinks and eating food.
I'm just gonna stick with my own little desserts that I have.
Oh, cute. Very sweet.
So modest.
No, I have food already, like desserts.
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff
So
in
you're
my
not
inventory.
consuming. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
The rest of you, however,
I
let's go
gotta
one by
save
one.
money. I spent a lot.
So I need less interruptions when I get this done because I have to take the notes about it for later. Galthurian, you're taking wealthy or comfortable?
Wealthy.
Which is half and half, right? No, it's
2 silvers.
half
I'll
and divided
take
by 10.
Yes.
All right. So 2 silver, good. And what about Aegon?
Oh, wealthy as well.
Wealthy as well, okay. And for Paris, and I don't know why it befell Paris to pay for Valerie, but she said it so let's go. How much for Paris and Valerie?
That's 3 silver. We've gone for wealthy. Children's get half off.
Okay,
Uh,
very nice.
It's because the doctor sold the rune I deciphered and got the money. That's why she's paying for Valerie.
More than I
All
got. I
right.
gave you 1 gold each and kept 5 silver for myself.
I know. But yesterday at the wizard, you sold my room.
Oh.
So, Tavish, however, is doing something during this rest that is special. He's playing his bagpipes. I'm gonna put him over here as if he's really close to the camera. And he's fucking massive. There he is. As he begins to play his music, his enchanting performance pulls in the attention of Elixians, Duelorians, Aragosians, Commonwealthers, Revelorians alike. And as such, he rolls Entertainer and rolls a 20. Very nice.
Can I roll religion too, since I have my instrument not marked with symbol of the one?
Absolutely. All right. You have advantage because you're a human.
Look how
What did you-
much Val wants people to be human.
Yeah.
Where are your bagpipes? I don't see them.
It's a fantasy world. It's just so
I
uninteresting.
think they're in my tools. Yeah, they're in my tools.
Tools. I don't see them. Where are the bagpipes?
Yeah, you go to my character, they're in the bottom where it says tools. Although, like in my inventory,
Yeah, they should be.
I don't know. I guess I never picked it up because I don't have, it's not on my backpack,
What the hell?
and I didn't delete them.
Okay, I'm gonna put them in.
Oh, very nice.
Bagpipes and edits.
Oh, also, can
backpack.
you remove the weight that I have from that big chest?
Oh yeah, forgot about that. You've been carrying a chest all this time.
Literally take a weight off his chest.
Oh, you get inspiration for that one. Go through the end.
Thank you.
So, as you play them for the first time on a proper establishment, and you're all high enough, you see how the purple bagpipes that that you love so much, and then now carry the holy symbol of the one. Do you know what the holy symbol of the one is, Tavish?
As a character, or are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about you, the player.
Oh,
It's the
Is it
middle
the-
finger.
it's supposed to. I think it's the one holding a sword, I believe.
It's the holding the sword
Oh,
downward. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's holding a sword
Yeah.
downward. It's like
I asked
bent a
Tavish.
certain way.
I asked Tavish. Tavish, can you answer again, please? I couldn't hear over a little.
Yeah, so I think it's a picture of the one. He has like small slits, I believe, on his eyes, and then on like his mask thing. And then he's pointing a sword down, or he's like holding it down with 2 hands. And there's like a
Very
small dent or like a crack in the sword at the very end.
Dented, yeah, it is dented on both sides. So basically, this is it. I'm gonna draw it. This is supposed to be the helmet, basically. You skip one part. He's always supposed to wear a hood,
Ah,
and then you would have like I cannot draw very well with these tools, but
he has boobs.
he's supposed to hold it with 2 hands,
Oh yeah.
and it's supposed to hold a sword pointing down. And the sword itself, it really doesn't fit in here. It's supposed to have. Let's see, can I make this whole thing smaller? I doubt it. Nope. Can I make it more bigger? Yeah. And the sword is supposed to have these dents.
It's kind of at the end, isn't it? Yeah.
There you go. I didn't do it very well, but it worked. You can understand it. 2 dents on each side. So one on each side,
Yep.
basically. Now, what was I mean, they usually also decorated, with like the end of the hood as if it was like a little cape. Something like this. So,
Yes.
you're looking at the icon in the flexible part of your bagpipes, the one that you feel there, and you press down to make the sound play. And as you're looking at it, and you see that the more magical power you harness, the more you begin to make certain things happen around you when you perform. It happens now every single time, even out of your control.
Hmm.
It reminds you a lot of what you saw Najim do. You
Oh.
see magical keys and magical signatures and symbols fly above you, made from the purple color of your magic. And you see this pinkish glow that is emanating from your eye, and you see it on your nose.
Oh.
Because the only thing you can see, or maybe in your mustache, you can also see it.
Oh.
And now you see the mark of the one glowing at first with golden light, but then it shifts, and it also glows with your pink hue.
Mm.
You have turned your bagpipes into a casting tool,
Oh, sick.
and they are +1.
Let's go.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Not only that, but you have also performed, and people like it. So let's see what's up.
With my holy bagpipes.
Entertain and
Holy bagpipes. Can I disenchant them and you do it again so we have an endless source of fairy dust?
I think that's challenging the gods at that point.
So you have rolled how much for
20.
20. That means +1 already. Good, good, good. I'm gonna make it a roll. +1. And then we have, what is this place? This is probably a small town. +1. You are in an indoor stage. That means +2. And it is currently calm, so 0. All right, that means a whole total of 4 performance points, the highest I've ever seen you do. And you have earned your first time ever. You collect all the coins, copper and silver and blah blah blah, and it all amounts exactly to 1 gold piece.
Oh my god, you're gonna be rich.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Alexians are
I was earning silvers back then. Vala
Well,
hiked up the prices.
okay. We understand that craft deserves to be paid in kind.
I mean, he did earn silvers and coppers. He just amounts to one gold.
You should have seen how much I got at Lost Cars Party.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, with the fucking noble folk.
Yeah, you see, you performed with Najim, so you
Yeah.
got so much money.
Yeah.
So, what else is there to say? There's the other people. So, what do you do with your short rest? As you're like leaning in your table, you have your feet onto the table, and you're maybe doing something with your hands. Let's start with Aegon. Do you do anything?
I go harvest again.
Oh well, then that's not resting, is it?
Oh.
That's working.
I mean that we can do something in short rest, remember?
Yes, but if you were resting in the forest, perhaps resting in an
Okay.
inn.
How would it affect it if I did like learning infernal again? Because I want to do that,
Ooh,
but
that's
while
nice.
I want to, I don't want to like.
You go lurking in a corner. You're like brooding. You're like Aragon in a chair.
Exactly. As long
Alone.
as no one like notices, oh, he's learning infernal. Oh, he has a fucking archdemon invisible. next to him.
Well, they can't see them, I think.
Yeah, but
nobody
at the
can
same
see.
time, I know, but like if they can hear the sound, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Sounds of flames. The flame of ambition.
As long as nothing like that happens, I'm fine just to learn.
Well, you can never know what will happen, but hopefully it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Because
So,
yeah.
You
okay,
feel the
that's fine.
presence of your patron once more. It's a shadow nearby. And she speaks to you. You can see her. People don't see anything. But she does give you this conversation in Infernal, and you find it extremely alluring. It's such a...
I wanted to ask one thing as well.
Yeah.
I've heard of this type of warlock back in Duello, my homeland, where people are very obsessed with their weapons, and I believe they were called a hexblade. Do you have any clues on how I could attain such power?
A breathy voice that seems to echo within your mind because she's not actually here tells you, I am afraid. That is not the kind of demon that you have made a pact with. We could, however, learn together. You must first find someone who's already made this pact, or a demon willing to teach us.
All
But
right.
beware, demons
dealings with demons tend to go worse than ours.
Aegon nods, and then they can continue to steal for the lesson.
You said that conversation entirely in Infernal, and you were very choppy, but you were trying to communicate.
Yes.
All right,
Can we
next.
hear them?
You what now?
Can I hear them speaking?
You can see Aegon in a corner talking to himself.
Okay, because I speak
I have a
Infernal.
book in front of me just to make it like I'm reading out loud and typing.
That's funny. So,
Okay.
what about Galthurian? What did Galthurian do?
Can I try to do the enchanting roll to decipher one of the dragon runes?
Yes, you may.
Ooh, if
Can I
someone gets near
ask?
me,
Which one of them?
Alright.
Sorry.
I go for the gray one again.
Okay, go on.
Can I ask Home, since he has quite a seeing apparatus, to assist me because the image is blurry,
Oh.
to gain advantage? Because he said during short rest we need someone
That is
to help
correct.
us.
So, together with the oh shit, and we need to make Paris a big girl
Yeah.
again. Wait, what? Wait, how do you change the image? Do you guys see her change? Do you see her changed?
I can't
Yes.
see
Yes.
it.
You can or cannot?
I cannot. Oh, there we go. Now
Oh.
it's changed.
There we go.
Also, Val, if someone goes near me, I'm gonna suddenly stop saying it Infernal and switch to Orcish, just to like lower the chances of being caught. You know.
Okay, well, you produce the images for Galthurian, and the golem actually provides you a ton of help. He seems to be very technical, very precise. And to him, this seems to be very simple. Like talking about runes is for him like teaching a child how to read numbers. You know,
I roll with advantage.
you roll with advantage.
Advantage.
Double advantage.
Oh, natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
And a 30.
All right.
Wait, that's the black one, right? That wasn't. Oh, that wasn't the thunder. Oh, at least you can.
Was that the
still
one
do
that had a
thunder.
really high DC?
Was the,
Yes.
I
and
think
he,
they both have
Oh.
kind of high DC.
They both
It's
had
not-
it, but it's not the one that he first failed.
Oh.
No, it's a different one.
Oh. That's
So,
still awesome.
system enchanting. This one is the gray one, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, you do not actually learn a new rune. You do, however, learn one of the many different things that you are going to be learning about each of the runes that you know. You see, whenever you use runic enchantments, as you learned from Tifert, you can actually use multiple of them in conjunction. And that means that not the whole rune is interpreted, but only a part of it, depending on in which order you put them. The first one would be, as he told you, the element. And you have just found two of the elements of Exaspirabit and one of its effects. So you want to go to...
I have that. It's from the we got the same one from Mahara.
If we go to... No, we already have it, yes. You're learning about it. So if you go to runes, the description, Exaspirabit, you may want to add the following information. Exaspirabit will provide with one of two elements to the damage of any effect or spell that you create through enchanting with it. You know, you can only do one of them. Yeah.
I don't have permission to see Exaspirabit sheet.
But can you wait? When are we not going to put the information on the description of the runes?
Ah,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
okay. Okay,
So
tell me
Rune
what.
looking into the eye of a green
So,
drakeling.
Exaspirabit will provide you with one of the two elements, necrotic or poison. And as for the
Either one of the
effects,
best or one of the worst.
and one of the effects is 2 poison. So the condition, not the damage type. So you now know the 2 elements and one of the effects, but you do not know any of its targets.
So he's getting close to mastering a rune. That's awesome.
Each rune may have any number of different elements or any different number of effects and targets, but most of them usually is very straightforward. Like Khaledi God obviously is going to be a fire element. Even though you don't know this yet, you can probably guess. Now, what the effects or targets do? Well, you have an example now. Dexaspirave rune, whenever used in the effect slot, it will produce the poisoned condition.
So the gray one had the same rune basically,
Yes.
but I'm learning more. Okay, perfect. Well,
And now,
good.
Mrs. Paris.
Okay. Whatchamacallity. The only reason I was wondering if I can hear you guys speaking Infernals because you said you need someone who speaks it, and mine's not very good, but I do already speak Infernal, so I wasn't sure if I'd be helpful there.
No,
But
I'm just trying to learn it.
yeah, helpful to learn. I don't know. I'm going to do my. I'm there though if you do need that. I'm going to. I would like to use one of my assorted gears and my little firebolt on my glasses to sit here and make a ring because I'm gonna bind my next spell to the ring.
Oh, nice. Which one are you going to put in your ring?
Can I do it all in one go? I thought I'd have to make the ring now and then bind the spell the next rest.
No, you can do it all in once.
Oh my gosh. I would like to do Mage Hand, please, on a ring.
Very
That just
nice.
That's awesome. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Also,
Oh.
Eris, essentially, I need to do 3 rests worth of training with my patron on Infernal, and then I
Okay.
learn it.
I just wasn't sure. Didn't she just say that you needed help because she doesn't speak it? That's not her teaching.
No,
She
that's
doesn't.
so that's for Hexblade. I was asking
Oh,
her about where I
okay,
can
my
get
bad.
Hexblade.
I was listening wrong. Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, if I find someone with it, I can learn. We can learn it, and
Right.
then
That makes so
yeah.
much more sense. Because I was like, how
Yeah.
does she not speak Infernal? I learned it from her.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Shall I do engineering for that, or would you think something else would be better
There's no
to make?
need for you. There's no need for you to roll anything whenever making these items. You only need to give me what item it is, what do you turn it into, and then how is it attached to you? Because it's a ring, that's
Yeah.
already done.
I'm
But if you
gonna
were
take.
to make it, I don't know, like a turret, you need to tell me what it is. If you were going to make it like a missile launcher, like in your little glasses right now, you need to tell me what is it attached to. You know.
Fantastic. Got it. I will write that down.
So, well, it's actually on the description of the feature that I gave you. So it's already on your Italian mark, which on your long rest you will acquire. Oh wait, I just realized you haven't rested.
So
You
I
guys need a
can't do.
long rest. You can't do it yet.
Can I just make the ring then?
Sure, you'll prepare the ring. That sounds good.
Prepare the ring with out of my gear. And I just use my little firebolt with my glasses. So I'm sitting here at the table melting gear, like just and like batting Valerie's hand away as she tries to touch it.
You could read the engineering book for +1 on
Oh,
engineering.
and I'll read the engineering book. Can I do both?
Sure, because the ring one was technically nothing really.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah,
cool,
that's
cool.
why I pointed it out. That we should have something to do.
I grab my book.
You do
And-
this. You like think of the gadget controlled part of this book. You think of the different things, examples that it gives you for how to trigger these gadgets, so they don't impose any sort of a problem when you have to do them on the spot, and you need to not think about it. Just activate. And you channel this into the ring. You try to make like a little mechanism that allows you to, not ever by accident, trigger the spell by flickering the ring or doing something specific to it. Maybe it has a little lever, or maybe you have to make it spin, or whatever it is that you come up with. And as you're doing so, you have like the book in your right and the ring in your left with your tools. You're like poking at it, carving, removing, mixing with other parts, and you create this little mechanical contraption. But it doesn't yet have the magical parts of it. You still need what is Mage Hand? Abjuration? No, it's Conjuration. You still need the Conjuration word in there. You're still going to need to infuse your own magic to it, etc. But that will be for next time. You will,
Perfect.
however, roll for me history and performance.
Yes, please. Oh man, performance. Okay. It's whatever gets you guys rocks off.
Right.
Watching someone fail. Let's go.
You see how, as you slap Valerie's hand away, you see that she was actually rather interested and she gets frustrated. I want to learn too.
I just don't want you to burn yourself on another laser. Didn't it hurt?
It did.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have batted your hand away. I'll explain it another time.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you rolled low. Not much we can do.
God, exactly. It's not Valerie's fault. Sorry, babe.
Saw bad. So, I think that'll be about it. You guys have rested, and as such, Is there anything else you want to do? Do you feel inclined to perhaps talk with the crew of the blimp?
Oh, I
Oh,
Yes,
don't.
so
I
we
don't. I
know.
don't think that's
So
cool. The
we know
blimp
how
knows
long
that
it
it's there,
takes.
yeah.
We know how long it takes, at least.
So you, because you were saying before, like we should go and speak to them because they're suspicious and all of that. Valerie totally finishes her meal by taking 2 of the shots and downing them at once, and then says to you, she's like, "I'd be wary of questioning people." People here in Elixir, we truly believe in the idea of innocent until proven guilty, but speaking with them sounds like a great idea.
Could I history check to see if I finally figure out that this is the crew, because the crew's supposed to be here and they're the only people I see.
Yeah, I mean, I think you figured it out almost automatically.
Okay. Okay, I go up to them. Uh, or does anyone else want to come up to them
No,
with
go,
me?
go. They may be our ticket out of here, but
As you pass
Hello?
by, you overhear the man in the middle speaking. If the winds are right, we could perhaps shorten our path by a considerable. We have guests. And he stopped speaking. And all 3 of them took to you.
Hello? Captain Expert, I presume?
Yes, you presume right, so I beg to differ that you are presuming at all. But it's good to meet you, lad. He gets up. Who am I having the pleasure of meeting, however?
I am Sir Aegon Payne from Duello. I'm a journeyman of this land here at Valori. I wanted to ask how I would get passage on your ship to Pravalore. There's a minor DeLorean tournament
Straight
over
to
there that
business. I see.
Oh,
Well,
as you Elysians like.
Well, you had me at a disadvantage as you knew my name before, and I would like to know how you figured that out. But now that I know yours, I'm at a disadvantage no longer.
Well,
The Nebuchadnezzar is open to any and all that wish to hire its services. We are doing cargo trips from Pravalor to the Elixian outpost at the moment, and that is solemnly and singularly what we do. We will not take any other sort of contracts at the moment. But if you are in the way and you're trying to get to Pravalor, I guess we can find you a spot for the right price.
well, you should have received a Elixian mail of some sort from Dr. Corlan about this. We have helped save his life earlier today, and we got a letter of introduction to
Oh
you.
my! So you're the journeyman that he was speaking about, huh?
Yes, I
Fine.
presume so.
Well, then I shall notify you that we do have to comply to the Holy Order's requirements whenever transporting your kind.
I hand him the letter that Ashen Wolf gave me, where we have a visa for 5 days.
He looks at it through his goggles and